Oh, it's Zero's Cross.
Going live. Alright, we're live. Hello everybody, my name's Ben Anderson. Welcome back to Ladies Night Out.
Yes.
Episode 22, The Hoarder.
This is us. The ladies.
Anyway, episode 22.
Yes.
Tarnation.
What was Mark McGuffin up to when we ended?
30. We're getting there. Well, there was a couple
then there was like a couple
episodes.
sessions we did not film.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
like at
There's
least
5.
there's like at least 8.
No,
Who wants to
no,
catch
we didn't get
Zach
that
up to
far.
where we
Yeah,
are?
Corbin did
As
that.
I grab
think
a
Zach
pencil.
could guess what happened last
Yeah,
time.
Zach, what do you think
Okay.
happened?
So, where were we headed?
Come on. Okay, we were heading to the mountain.
Yeah, that's true. And
His
then
name, I forgot. Did it.
We found the
we
God
were
Squad.
all.
You were different to God Squad, were you?
We tried to escape, and then because we were in the middle of a battle when I left. 'Cause I had to be-
Oh,
right.
you were there
Okay.
for you left for the
Okay,
ghosts.
so you missed the God Squad appearing,
Yes.
who
It's
are
all
Smina's
characters.
family, but she didn't know that initially.
Awkward. Okay.
Yeah. Because the mom is
Wait.
Smina's sister, younger sister, but is now like 50 years old because
Okay.
Feywild.
No,
My guess was gonna be that we all ended up trying to flee, and
then all
then
died.
they descended upon us, and then they just aged us.
No, we
and
beat
let
them.
us go.
We
And
beat
then
them.
we were
It
all
was
like
amazing.
in our hundreds.
Child
so
rating
we
is
just
nonsense,
decided
so,
to
yeah,
start
we
a
beat them.
book club.
That's her campaign. So,
Oh, what? Me freaking out? Yeah.
what? Yes, that too.
Wait, so
Fine.
the God Squad.
Following.
It's a God
This.
Squad. All of Kelton's characters met in one place.
You missed me. He missed me talking
You
to
missed
myself
him
as
talking
three
to
different
himself.
people.
It
Yes.
was awesome.
Okay.
Kelton and Triplicate.
Scary and awesome. All at the same time.
Apparently,
No, if only we had
no
Perry.
one can tell my voices apart either.
I can.
Thank you,
If
Jacob.
only we had Perry though.
If
only we
I
had
have to
Perry.
truly
Oh,
pay attention
Perry.
to how you
That-
speak.
I think
To
Torrance
tell
pretty
you
easy to
apart.
tell, but Howland and Sarah look harder.
Yeah.
Alan sounds like an old man.
And Sarah sounds like a woman.
You both.
Hey, to be fair, I have like
He takes on a more feminine
They're
voice.
both soft spoken, which makes it harder.
I have like 3 accents, and then I have the gruff version, and I have the effeminate version of said 3 accents.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is my normal voice. This is my gruff voice. This is my effeminate voice. Now this is my gruff Irish voice, kind of if you start going into it. And then this is my female Irish voice if you start going into it. And this is my regular voice, just going kind of Irish. And that's about it. And there, yeah.
You don't have British?
That's all.
And he's got Minnesotan in there too.
This is my British accent. This is my effeminate British accent.
That was
This is my gruff British accent. You know what? I'm just gonna go more
Sounds
coke
like
while I'm at
Irish.
it.
I know.
That was
Turned Irish
Australian.
in there.
Yeah. Okay, you know what's glorious about
You
the,
just gotta go up to somebody and go,
about the South African
"Hello, governor."
the South African accent. You know what's glorious about that? Is
How do you
that
accept it?
do literally any accent and do it wrong. It is now a South African accent.
Oh gosh. Anyway,
Okay.
so we met all of Bard's MacGuffin, almost all of Bard's MacGuffin's
All of Bart's
characters.
that matters.
Yeah, almost all of them.
Which includes
Just talked with
We held a
them.
brutal interrogation of Chakal,
They
and
just-
we
it
beat
was
her
not
to
that
death.
brutal.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I wish we could though.
There's still time.
Because trade opened.
There's still time
There
to
is
kill
still
her.
time to kill
Kraken
Chakal.
died,
Um,
so trade opened back up, which is how we got them.
Then
Yeah.
Torin told us to go to a cave. Naria
That was
doesn't
the
think
list.
it's a good idea, but we're going.
Oh, yeah,
anyway.
Naria wants to leave.
No, Naria wants to save the people on the island. I was just.
That was
in a...
not what you were saying.
No, I know. I was in a
But-
mood.
Okay.
I was in a mood.
Was
I,
in a mood.
I apologize. I went way over and above. All she wants to do is get the people off the island. Also, it was a conversation between me and her, not everybody else. Anyway, so
It was a very loud conversation between
Alright,
you
let's
and her.
move on.
we are now headed towards the cave, and we stopped right in front of the cave.
Nice.
That's where we were.
Can you put the
picking up,
griffins in the
Because that's where they think the
in the
ghosts
beach, please?
are originating from.
Wait, why are the
So
griffins
we're
around
going
the
towards
that's
the
why
place
we
from the
didn't
people
have
that are trying to kill
griffins,
us.
so-
Yes, and ultimately we're just cleaning up Bard's MacGuffin's mess.
Yeah, no,
There's
that's our new
lazy
job.
guys.
To
That's
clean
what
up.
we've been doing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
okay.
And next
This
we'll
is-
be moving on to Underdark Inc.
This
Yeah,
whole
Hannah.
island is
Is your
Bard's
sister home?
MacGuffin's failure.
Okay.
Ladies' night out, aka cleaning up after the Bargain McGuffin.
I also started a new chat, so that way we don't have Daniel and Mikaela listening in on stupid stuff we talk about.
Wait.
They're not in the chat.
Facebook?
Facebook,
Okay, so I don't care.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I set up the Discord chat.
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, that's one.
Are you in that Discord chat?
Probably.
I don't think you are.
No.
Because I kept sending you invites and you never actually accepted them.
I don't get on Discord that much.
Yeah, so next time we're texting and I'm like, hey, get on Discord, it's because I just sent you the. Anyway.
I get on from Monarch's Factory. It's great.
So.
I get
Oh,
updates.
there. Can I see the remote real quick?
No.
Do you want to see
Yes, sir.
our people?
No.
Oh, no one wants to
No.
We don't want to see you, Morwen. You're meant to be a rogue. You're meant to be sneaky.
So,
Right, I'm not
you
even
guys
there.
headed up.
You're meant to be neither seen
Oh,
or
she
heard.
wore her
It's
camo
me
coat
is on the
today.
roof. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm inside.
So,
I
you
was
guys
the roof the whole time.
went to this cave. And as you entered into the cave,
We found the notice flower.
you started hearing some disconcerting laughter. Some threats were exchanged, I believe. And that's as far as
He
I
wants
remember.
to add us to his collection.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
I believe you especially.
I don't think any of us especially.
He said one of them
Yeah, he said
especially.
me because I threatened to break his collection.
That's what it is.
How high is the ceiling, Ben?
The ceiling varies. Some areas it's about 30 feet tall. Some areas it's just about 12 to 10.
I will walk on the ceiling.
No, again, shenaniganery.
Alright.
Can't you not re-extract on the ceiling?
I can certainly reastrut on the ceiling. It is not a bard ability I'm using to walk on the ceiling. That is a magic item.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with it because otherwise we're gonna have to we have to worry about the whole like how items do or don't work. I think we'll just have fun. Let's just have fun.
Yeah, because technically everything
Let's
you wear
just
goes
have fun.
inside out, so...
No, but I imagine it more as like bits of the skin, like kind of fold over
We
individually.
read the paragraph.
Your muscles are incomprehensible like a baby's head.
Oh yes, I did dramatic reading of a Celtic myth, which is where his character's
Thing
Oh,
comes from.
Taliesin is with us too, Corbin.
I promise I won't eat you.
I thought we left him and Cabby
I
behind
promise.
because of some
Plot device.
I might nibble.
No.
I was gonna say
I
I
don't
wasn't
know.
worried about it before, but now I kind of
Ben,
am.
is Taliesin with us?
They were exhausted from the day before.
Right, I think they were behind.
Okay, I know Cabby for sure was. I don't know who else.
Cabby.
I think all
I think
the
we should have
exhaustion's
Jason.
gone
Jason.
because we rested
But
twice.
they stayed. I don't know if Jason came with.
Would Cabby, Taliesin, and Jason stay behind?
I'm gonna go with yes, just
Okay.
for sake of initiative tracking at this
Gotcha.
point, basically.
For sake of ease of combat.
Yes,
I only
please.
remember because I have his character sheet.
Ease of
Ben.
combat. Is that even a thing?
What were the final
Ease of
numbers
combating
for,
game.
Yes.
Hero Forge?
Powerful.
The final number for Hero Forge.
Yeah.
I think they just broke 3 million. Out of their $42,000 they're trying to raise, they made about 3 million.
Who?
Hero Forge.
Damn.
Please don't put the water on top of the thing because that can crack it. It's just an overhang with a couple of screws. Alright, anywho.
I'm very mad because I think the 3,200,000 goal was something I really wanted,
Yeah.
and then they didn't make it. And I was like,
Yeah, they were close though.
I don't remember.
I think
It was customizable weapons.
layers, because my layers.
Yeah, the layers, and then I
Yeah.
think after that was the weapon forge.
Those are probably gonna get added eventually.
Yeah,
Anyway, back to the matter at hand.
Yeah, so I'm walking
yes.
on the ceiling.
Where is the front?
This big old cave-in thing here, that's the front of the cave.
Okie dokie then.
I'd like to make an investigation check.
I'd like to walk in the back.
Alright. You are...
That was a natural 20.
Alright.
He's on the
I'm
roof.
starting off strong.
There is
What do you roll for?
stuff
Investigation.
everywhere.
What kind of stuff?
There's... Okay, so you see there is some, like, fancy jewelry about. There's some, like, full-length mirrors. There's also furniture shoved. There's some cabinets that have been placed here.
Can I be warlock if that Moss is my patron? Just to spite Jacob.
Only in a
Your
one-shot.
only boon is just light.
Can I get on that? Can I be the patron?
I am Moss.
I am
Bask in
lost
my
in the dark world.
luminousness, my child.
Moss.
Could do nothing else but glow.
I am master.
What is your
Osaka.
calling in life? To illuminate the world.
Okay, you were saying.
There's a couple of couches. You can see a few beds like shoved up against walls. The whole floor is very tricky, difficult area. Actually, this whole floor is difficult terrain.
Is the ceiling difficult terrain?
The ceiling is an area is difficult terrain because it is a cave ceiling.
So it is.
So parts of it are.
Okay.
Just to say, for my brain's sake, this is not difficult terrain. These 2 blocks of the ceiling are not difficult terrain.
Everything
Fun.
else is.
Everything else
There's
is
just
everything's difficult
jewelry
terrain.
on the ground.
There's jewelry. There is some gold about. You see, there's like chess sets as well, but chess sets, regardless of like what set they belong to, all of the pawns are put together, all of the knights are put together, all of the kings are put together, all of the queens are put together. Like
They're organized.
more like they're in piles, but yeah, it's organized
I
piles.
cast message in our latest to the party that whatever is in here seems to be very neat in a very odd way.
It's a kind of like teenage boy style of cleanliness, where it's like, yes, everything is organized, nice, it's all its own piles.
But there are piles everywhere.
There are piles everywhere, hence the difficult terrain.
I know where my stuff is. Don't touch that.
I would
Anybody
like
have
to start collecting the
gust of
jewelry
wind?
and gold.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Who's not gonna join me?
I'll do it for gold.
Is that a natural 1?
No, it's a 7. But it
Mine's
ends up
a
being a
5.
6 because my investigation's horrible. I get a minus.
You pick
1.
up a very gaudy piece of jewelry, kind of admire it, and then look on the other side, and it's
Made in
like,
China.
Made enthused.
there's a small maiden through stamp. It is casted in brass. You realize that these are glass jewels, but also it's like, you know, for my darling son's 15th birthday, and then scratching underneath it, we miss you so much.
Oh,
You monster.
You just went off to school.
As you pick up your hair, ooh, yeah. Ooh, that was a nice little collection. Ooh, there's so many things you can find in graveyards.
I'd like to roll nature.
Alright,
That one's a natural 1.
you're thinking, as you get smacked in the face with a couple of, what are those? Tink. What is that? Something. Ah, yes. These are femurs. He's throwing femurs at me. How many femurs does this guy have? Where are they coming from? Wait, what? Yeah.
not like in the face.
It sounds like you're off to a net 10.
Yeah.
Either a 20 or a 1. He goes.
Hey guys,
There is no
yeah, that's how this night is going to be. This is portents of the night to come.
Anyway, you see that but you don't see who or where exactly, but from somewhere further back in the cave, someone or something is launching human leg bones at Smina.
Ow! Ow!
I'd like to make a perception check.
Where is that coming from?
I'm just gonna yell in the general direction they're coming from. Who are you and do you have more?
Oh yes, I have many more things. What are you interested in? I might have it. And if not, I'll try to collect it.
Roll the 17.
Specific.
Area.
I'd like to
Try
try
to
one
see,
like
like,
the ceiling then.
Not from
No, there's too many stacks. It's
Gold or
over
magic
stacks.
items.
So he's somewhere more in this
He
area.
doesn't need gold. There's no markets around here. He should
Okay,
just
look,
give it to us.
there was only supposed to be zombies in here. So whatever this is clearly not what
I'd
I
like
was
to try to
told.
bend into the ceiling, Ben.
To what?
Blend into the ceiling.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Okay, that's not that good. That's a 6.
Ooh. 6. Okay.
I would like to do the same thing, but
I'd like
on
to
the
say that
floor.
that's contesting against his perception,
Alright.
as opposed to his passive perception, which I'm sure would beat that.
I could pull a PETA and paint myself.
It would take too long.
There's a ranger ability for that. What, sorry, what just
Of course
happened?
there is.
Do you have any magic
Zach
items?
is trying to stealth.
I want
Many.
you. Sneak
I have
forward.
many interesting.
That's a 15.
You're probably cursed. I wouldn't know for that.
And
They are
perhaps you
technically
as
magic
well.
if they're cursed.
Perhaps you will join my
I
collection.
am cursed?
How close can I get before he sees me?
Oh, you could be. Oh, you could be. Why don't you come over here and work on that?
How about you
Orwin,
come over
don't move
here?
closer.
No thanks. I
Trying
like
to
being
stealth.
surrounded with my stuff.
She's stealthy.
There's stuff
At
everywhere.
least she was until you called her out.
Well,
There's
okay.
more stuff over here.
He doesn't
You
know
actually
who Morwen
Stop and, like,
is.
look at, like,
He doesn't know who Morwen is,
Or a
so
rock.
I could be talking to Rhea for all he knows.
What's your
He was
name?
talking
I'd
anyway.
like to cast Detect Evil and Good so I can sense aberrations, celestial, elementals, fae, fiends, or undeads within 30 feet of me.
Within 30 feet of you now.
keep moving forward.
Can we tell
What's your
which direction the
name?
voice is coming from?
Further back in the cavern.
Okay, let's go.
How long's it last?
I would like to reach right at stealth as I crawl forward.
Okay.
Protect evil and good last 10
Throw
minutes,
femurs at me, will you?
Here, organize yourself and how you're entering
Okay.
through.
That's a
I
19.
think
Okay.
I'm ahead because I went for the gold.
Where are you?
I'm up
You're
here.
just here.
I'm like in the middle here.
Ben, that's a dirty 20 to stealth.
Okay.
What are you? How far are you going in?
I'm sneaking. I want to see him.
I want to roll for stealth.
But you
Or
shouldn't go
whatever
first.
Okay, do keep in mind as well that this is difficult terrain, so your movement is halved.
Cool.
Where are you moving?
5 at 8 feet still.
I'm gonna put me right here, and we're just gonna have to remember I'm on the ceiling, because I'm not gonna hold my hand up there.
So like,
There.
But
Johnny.
it's
anyone have-
difficult. It's difficult terrain.
You're difficult to
I
It's
know.
difficult to work
I'm
with.
massive. I'm trying to be the meat shield, and you're all running ahead of me.
I'm on the ceiling, and I'm
Can't do
stealth.
that.
You're
much
hiding
damage.
behind a
Yeah,
wall.
about this
That's only
much.
like 50.
For your...
As soon as anything shows up, I'm just gonna like
Oh.
dive backwards and hide
I'm Spider-Man crawling on the ceiling.
Okay.
for now.
There's currently nothing but more.
Yes.
I'd like to roll a
Is
perception
there
check.
more
Like
jewelry
to
on the
throw a
floor?
rock in the direction of the
Yes.
Oh no, I'm not talking to him.
that would kind of defeat the purpose of stealth.
Yes.
I'd like to roll perception.
15 perception.
It's very echoey in here.
It's very echoey.
But further back.
Ha! That is a 17 to perception.
Okay. Again, very echoey, but seems to be more in this region.
18
I'd like
to investigation.
For which one?
Jewelry.
There is more jewelry about and scattered amongst the floor. What does catch your eye, particularly though, is a small bag that has usually several diamonds in it.
I love gold and diamonds. How many diamonds?
Yow.
Just for writing.
Never heard of a trap before?
And then he
Yo.
snaps his fingers.
There are 4 diamonds.
I thought it was the necklace that was
2 of them are at Revivify level. One of them is at Raised Dead level, and one is at Resurrection level. Whatever that gold value is.
A lot.
2 revivifies I know is 300. I don't know about the other 2.
Isn't Resurrection like 9,000?
I'm sorry, did you just become the
Yeah,
richest
that's
member of the party? and fell asleep?
Great.
He pulled a
Unless someone
Greg
besides you dies.
He pulled a Gregory. Again. Accidentally giving one of us the name to the small town. Remember that time Gregory got like 20,000 gold?
I remember that time Gregory took all that gold to the Feywild and thereby collapsed the economy of Folklore.
Do you remember
Remember
that
the
one
time when
he just
Gregory
got a
left?
boat?
That sucked.
His curfew was up.
1
Raised dead.
raised dead.
Okay. Are we doing anything?
I am checking on the thing real quick.
And 1 to
Resurrection.
resurrection. Thank you.
Maybe very easily look at those values.
Still crawling on the
It would be
ceiling.
in my-
I'd like to
Take
move
my
to
backpack,
yeah.
here.
So, you are about, like here is where you find the diamonds. So right in front of Morwen.
I like open the bag. Close the bag. Put it in the bag. Whoever wanted to see that I got it.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Oh,
I was just
Wait.
16 hit you.
Wait, hold up. Plus
AC
one.
is no, only +1 if a spell happened. I just didn't want to erase it because
What's your con and dex?
That's sad.
Dex is 16, Constitution is 16.
You take 4 points of cold
Okay,
damage,
so it would just.
Okay.
and your speed is reduced by 10.
Okay.
Oh,
You
to
can
like
move 5 feet.
low.
I can now move 30 feet.
Difficult terrain.
Well,
Oh, I realize what the gimmick of this thing is now. It wants to keep us from moving.
possibly.
Yes, that was my gimmick the entire time. What?
You just cracked the code.
Darn, I have 85 health, guys.
Both of
Oh,
you
no, what you got?
Oh, guys, I found
What you gonna do?
the Templars inside Big Pharma. That's what was happening all along, right?
Right? Yeah.
Both of you assume that Ben plans anything.
As soon as she gets hit, head side to
Ben doesn't plan anything anymore.
hi.
Okay.
Go pro.
You just drop prone, and you
We're prone?
Did we see what dealt the damage to her?
you
Do
see,
I know what hit me?
you were distracted by diamonds.
That's true.
Well, if there's an arrow sticking
You
into you, that's
see-
Do
not
I
obvious.
see?
Because this happened right in front of you. You see a ray of frost.
Oh.
Do we see that?
Are you whispering behind
You
me?
see it because you're on the ceiling.
Do I see where it came from?
Where did it come from?
Again, roughly in this area.
I cast message and tell everybody he's in the northern section. I don't know, whatever we're gonna call that.
That's Western.
It's northern to me.
This
He's in the
is
cave.
It's in that
actually
section.
Eastern.
He's further back in the cave.
It's the Eastern section.
Did anybody else get really cold all of a sudden?
You're talking about real world?
It's the monster.
I have so much health I probably didn't even notice. It's just suddenly cold.
You look like you have ice coating your
I'm
shoes.
like, oh, it's cold, guys. Why is it suddenly cold?
Why are we standing already?
I had to move here. 1 second.
Jacob, you're like, I will stand as well.
It's in the way.
Now
Now it is no longer in the
You
way.
hear more.
MVP of the game.
No the way.
It's just
I'm alone, but I'm not very alone.
I'd like to
Got plenty
scan
of
that
femurs
section
for
of the room
sounds very
visually.
You like to what?
I'd like to visually scan that section of the room.
Great. Ask me reds, will you?
Reds. Uh-oh.
I'm for monsters.
That is a 17.
17. I got the wrong bed. 17.
Yeah.
You look around. It's very difficult to see things in here. Because well, first of all, it's a little dark.
We're
It's
stealthing.
dim in here.
We are. He knows we're
But
here.
he's collected a
So-
lot of stuff, and it's hard to like. You see something. Oh no, it's just a statue. Okay, you see something. Oh no, it's nothing. And then you see. Oh, there's a shadowy figure walking forward. Oh no, it's just Narya in one of the large mirrors he stole. And there's parts where like the mirrors are kind of face to face, so there's that endless loop thing going on.
I'd like
Ready
to
for
throw a
some
dart at the base of one of the mirrors.
Okay.
Without trying to do it without breaking stealth.
Okay. Making a gym.
I'm gonna pull out a torch. Because there's no
I'm
hiding.
Making
going
an attack
to
roll?
move away
Sure.
from you.
Everyone's gonna move away from you.
Well-
Do it quickly.
That's a 19, and I'd assume you'd add dexterity.
Yeah.
So, dirty
Can't
20.
see anything,
Okay.
guys.
You toss the you toss the dart at the kind of the foot of one of the mirrors. Said.
Yes.
And it kind of lands. And there's kind of nothing really happens.
He did it?
I rolled a dirty 20. I assume I hit the mirror.
Did it break? It's
Well,
a
you're trying not to,
dart.
like-
Probably just scrape the mirror.
Were you trying to break the mirror, or were you
Break the
trying to
mirror?
throw it at the base of the mirror?
Just throw it at the base of the mirror.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
want to
So
break it.
it lands at the base of the mirror.
I mean, intended for it to hit the mirror, but not for it to break. You like the thing?
Kind of don't really hear anything as you cautiously continue to move further forward.
Yes, Ben, move me further forward. 'Cause I do not want to reach that far.
Are you here?
Yes.
Like,
That's good.
Okay. All right. You hear?
Yes.
Yes. Further inside. Further inside.
He wants us to
Sarah, this guy's really creepy.
No, we're just
coming?
I'm currently stealth. I'm not giving away my position.
I'm currently stealth.
You all stealthing except me. Who
Yes!
I can't stealth, so there's no point.
That sounds like a
trying to.
personal problem.
Alright,
It is.
you continue moving forward.
Also,
into the
your
rest
stealth
of
is probably equal
Yes,
to mine.
everybody want to continue moving forward?
15, 20?
You can move 15 feet because you're
Yeah,
still
you have 30.
frosted. So.
You want me to move you forward?
I went
Tilted?
over a hill, guys.
Yeah. I'll stay in front of Morrowind.
Oh, more would stay behind you.
That is the question.
Morrowind just goes swimming in piles of junk.
Morlin morphs into rocks and becomes one with the rocks.
Hey, only
Do you continue heading forward, everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Someone had ideas.
You continue.
I would like to only move 5 feet.
So like right there.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
As you're there, standing on the ceiling, looking down, you hear, boo. You turn on face to face with you, standing upside on the ceiling. Is a person. Make a wisdom save.
That's twice your ceiling hasn't worked. Oh no!
It's a 30.
Okay, that's a total of 6.
You are dominated.
What does that mean?
If
You
you
are
are dominated.
charmed. Okay, hang on. You are charmed. You have a telepathic.
Yes!
Yes.
You have a
This
telepathic.
is a running
link,
theme!
with this person, as long as it's not something in
Kill
existence.
you.
He is using his telepathic link to issue commands to you while you are conscious, and you have to do your best to obey. He can either specify very specific or very general courses of actions. He can use his action to take complete control over you.
So wait, I'm sorry, start from the what can he do right now?
Right now, he can use his action to completely, like, specifically remote control you.
Can I attack him at
You
this
cannot. You are dominated.
Dominated.
You know what you can do, though?
Mm-hmm.
His orders. Attack the comrades the best you can. Add their bodies to my collection. As you look around, you see
Can I
kind of-
twist his words against him?
Nope.
Nope.
It's telepathic. You know exactly what it means.
Or no.
So you see, kind of in the surrounding area, there's several villagers, and you see a few people in like clergy robes, like similar to what you saw Hallen wearing, kind of stacked around, posing with teacups at like a bit of a table, with a dresser and like a little Barbie doll setting around.
Attack the comrades the best I can.
Yeah.
We're in a cave. The best I can is a thunder wave.
Oh my god.
Um.
I don't think you want to kill yourself, but you know.
It would hurt
Thank
him.
goodness you don't have fireball.
Best I can. Best I can. Best I can.
Do any of us see this?
You see her kind of walk upside down. You see her walk kind of upside down right here, and then just kind of stop.
There, that's not
Are there any of us that she can't see?
She cannot see
She's on the
Rhea.
roof, though. Or ceiling.
These two.
Alright, so
They're
do
all
I
three
get to
stealthy.
work right now?
I'm holding it.
Yeah,
Roll.
yeah, it's,
First
you know
attack
what?
always hurts the
Technically,
worst.
it's not actually on initiative yet because no one's seen anything. So
That's true.
You just go.
go for it.
Do
Okay. What do I
I'm
do?
gonna kill you.
Alright. I start skittering along the walls like some sort of creepy bug.
You're going to Venom.
Where?
Where are you sneaking?
On those walls. Coming up towards Narya.
That was the torch.
Well, you're holding a torch. Yeah.
I'm-
You're also
I'm-
not stealthing. You're also the closest person.
Yeah, you know,
It's
all
just-
those good things.
It's just
Yeah.
how the
Like-
circumstances
It's
are.
fine.
I'd like to
was
reiterate
personal.
and jump.
It was totally personal.
You know
Yeah.
it's
No,
coming.
no. It's just like, you know, as
You know
things
it's
happen.
coming.
Counterspell?
Time to employ the game breaker.
Okay. I'd like to not rage. I'm just gonna rage. Normal
Okay.
rage.
Normal rage?
Normal rage, not rage.
Wow.
Are
Yeah,
you
but
sure that would be the most effective way? method?
Technically, restride is your best
Do
to the
I
best of your
see
ability.
this?
I know, but it also hurts me to do it too much. And it would
My passive perception
degrade
is
my
12,
ability
but-
to fight.
Yeah, but you do get an
Does-
extra attack.
You know what? Yeah, you're right, Reistrid. I'm angry at Narya. I've got a lot of
Do
pent-up
I
anger.
see her move and suddenly turn inside out?
She just kind of she skitters quickly towards you, and you're like, "Oh, you okay?"
Oh, this is the first time you've seen it.
That's-
You were on the boat the last time.
Yep. It's like that horror movie when the person starts walking up. They're like, "Billy, Billy, are you okay? Billy, you're missing half your jaw. Are you fine? Billy, I see you have claws now. Billy, what's the deal with the knife?
Muscle
Billy,
the size
Billy,
of
are
a
you
baby's
okay?
head.
Billy, Billy, why are you stabbing me? Billy, we're friends. Billy."
I'd like
It's
to
like, okay,
lunge off
have
the
you-
wall.
Have you played
and
or seen anything of Resident Evil?
it's the liquors.
So basically,
No,
it's
I haven't.
Which one?
so basically what happened is
Yeah.
Claire is walking around and Leon turns a corner and turns into a liquor and jumps at her.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Turn
it.
into a shot of Tennessee whiskey.
I was gonna say liquor.
I'll wait.
What is a liquor?
No, not Claire. What am I looking for? Claire. Liquor.
It's like a
There we go.
flicker, but better.
I cannot handle horror movies. I get horrible nightmares. I also
Yes.
can't handle zombies. I didn't know that until I watched the first episode of Walking Dead, and I had nightmares for weeks.
Seriously?
Yes.
That was a good episode.
So-
I also think these are spicy. I'm a wimp.
So this is a surprise condition. So at this point,
this thing.
everyone roll initiative.
This is your friend.
No. No. Yeah, that's what.
I jump off the wall at you.
Have you ever watched The Last of Us?
All right, I need initiative
I
25 to
Oh,
20.
25.
That is.
25.
Do I get an attack of
17
opportunity?
plus 8.
Good for you.
Ben, do I get a surprise round?
You do get a surprise
I
round.
see this happen. I push up my glasses and I go first.
26.
Except you're surprised, so you don't.
Yeah.
Initiative
Wait, yeah, we all
20.
see this. We can roll
Oh,
initiative.
yours?
Yeah.
25.
Well, you got 26?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got a 19 plus 7.
Unfortunately, you are surprised, so it's kind of a moot point this round.
I-
But it's really cool. 26.
If you're surprised but aren't incapacitated, you can act. Yeah, if I'm surprised but
Oh,
aren't
right.
incapacitated,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can act normally on my turn.
Barbarian.
Danger sense.
But only if I enter rage before doing anything
Oh,
else.
yeah.
Slap fight of the barbarian.
Here we go.
You are going down!
Okay, I'm
Every time we've gone up against each other in athletics checks, I have won.
We have not gone up against
Yes,
each other.
we have multiple times.
You know what's
During
funny is
training.
I was planning
No.
on using this on you because of the tone of the bear feature, but she just walked around the corner first, so you know, hey. All right, so
I got hit by cold.
20 to 15,
Sad. These are sad
15
faces.
to 10.
Oh, wait, I
And-
didn't even roll. Oh, that's fine.
What did you roll?
A 3.
Okay, that's good.
All right,
Resistant to fire damage?
10 to
Yes.
5.
Yes.
Ow.
7.
Richard.
Also 7.
Rage.
I am resistant to like most
Alright,
common things.
you're totem the bear, aren't you?
I am.
Wait. What totem are you? What? Well, you're
She is not.
zealot.
She's zealot.
Reastrade is immune to fire damage? Or resistant to fire damage?
Riastred is.
Okay.
Riastred is we took stuff from the myth and then we're like,
That's right.
okay, we're gonna back that part back a bit. I mean, imagine how smart she'd be if she had 2 babies' head on her shoulders.
Yeah.
Incalculably smart. That's how.
If I,
The size is
I'd be like Dwight. You know, I'd have the strength
Like,
of a grown man and a tiny baby.
I shall get
together,
you.
and still make a grown man.
All right. First up is Narya because barbarian.
Woo!
Yeah!
Surprise round.
Yeah!
She is surprised, but as her danger sense barbarian thing,
But only if she
You're
rages.
going down!
she does.
Rage.
Isn't that only if she's
Reckless
raging
attack.
first,
No,
though?
if she has to
She
rage
has
immediately.
to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
You
you
know
could,
attacking it.
you could choose not to rage and just get beat up if you would like to.
No,
It is an
thanks.
option. No? Okay,
See,
well,
no.
I mean, that's on you, though, but whatever.
It's a
So
sweet
basically,
thing.
because of the surprise round, she goes, then she goes, and she goes immediately after.
Yes!
Oh.
Wait.
What?
An enemy's getting buffed tonight, an enemy's getting buffed tonight.
Oh my gosh. Alright, you're still going down. Reckless
Look
attack.
at you now. That was a 7.
I get advantage because I'm recklessly attacking your.
You
Yeah,
can
the words.
also do other actions besides attack
You could dodge.
or grapple.
But
You
hit
think
me.
she's going to do anything else? This is Smee we're talking about.
And she's inside out, so I
She
wouldn't
was
count.
also told to attack to the best of her capability. She wasn't told to defend.
Well, no, I'm talking about Narya.
I have the presence of mind.
Smee
to
just
not
jumped at her,
hurt you.
tried to attack her. You think Narya's going to do anything else but attack back?
Repeatedly, with
That's true.
with great prejudice. I'm what? Narya is the pinnacle of self-control, up there with Smee.
Yeah, you know, us.
This fight was unforeseen entirely.
I know. You know, this could have never happened in a normal.
I'm just a little glad that it is happening because one of you is dominated, so you do have that excuse of like, it wasn't really me.
18, 21. I assume those hit you.
You attack me twice?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't. Does she get reckless attack on both
Yeah,
of
she
them?
has reckless attack on everything.
I typically have a third attack as well. But I.
Use your bonus action to rage, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said yeah.
So it's.
Yeah, I forgot to use it.
Well,
So.
roll for damage.
That's what I'm doing. It's been a while.
One.
Oh,
7 plus what? 7 plus what?
32.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? Okay, you rolled a 7.
7 plus 7 times 2.
That's
14.
okay, this is your attack bonus, not damage. You don't add this to damage.
No, it's just plus 2.
So 7 plus 4. Where are you getting all these extra things from? Okay, adds 4. So
Yes.
7? So 7?
7 plus 8
4.
plus 8. Because I attacked you twice.
Okay, you roll damage twice though.
I did. Total 7.
The Great Sword is only 1d6?
Great Sword's 2d6.
Oh.
Okay, so that was one attack. So 7. Okay, let me see this.
If you're gonna kill me right, jeez!
Okay, 7 plus
Like,
4.
whoa. Hey.
How do you have plus
7
4
plus
rage
8.
damage? Don't we have only plus 3 rage damage at level 8?
You only have
What's
5.
barbarian
you only
rage
have a
damage?
couple
I don't know.
levels.
I don't care about that. Okay. Kill me right. Jeez. Okay, 7 plus 4, so that's 11.
Correct.
7 plus 4.
Plus 4.
That's the party fire. So 7 plus 4 is the normal stuff.
You know, then,
Yeah.
if I ever play a barbarian,
Okay.
he's not
Your
gonna be a
rage
typical
damage.
barbarian. He's gonna be an insane
plus
guy
2.
who uses a dagger.
Your rage damage is plus 2, not plus 4.
No, I looked on a website. It was plus 4.
It's plus 2 at 8th level.
I looked on a website.
Okay.
I'm sorry. If you're looking up D&D stats, you go onto the D&D website.
Okay, that's
No, you
7
don't. You asked
plus
me back.
4 plus
Plus
2. So 13, half
You-
6.5, which rounds down to
Yeah, you
6.
have an older
Now I'm doing
edition.
the next attack.
Okay, so I take 6 damage.
Pulling Chauncey, pulling
Trying to tell me I'm taking 32 damage? Tried to tell me I was taking 32 damage.
13 half to 7.
Okay, I need to check your map now. What was that you rolled?
It was 7. Total 7.
Okay, total 7.
Roll 2
4
total
plus
7s.
4 plus 2. Okay. Alright.
You rolled 2 total 7s.
7
Total 7.
plus 4 plus 6 is 13. Add together 6. Trying to tell me I'm taking 32 damage?
So Barbarian is supposed to be like the straightforward dumb class, but there's a lot of
There's a lot
that
to
goes
it.
into it. It's
I
straightforward.
thought I was
Which is
adding
why I would
extra.
argue that the fighter is the simplest class, honestly.
It is.
Like,
Cha-
champion fighter?
Very simple
Easy.
and beautiful.
It is.
It's beauty is in its simplicity. You get an extra fighting style. You punch things
Plus
harder.
4 damage.
Anyway,
No one has ever looked at this and corrected me.
Well, I'm correcting you now.
No,
hey,
never.
it's,
Okay, yeah, my turn. Okay,
You got some flexi on that.
I'm going to.
Because you're not level 5 yet.
I actually have 2 attacks.
Okay. Do you level 5?
No.
But I'm going to use one of those.
We should.
I'm going to use one of those actions to bleed on her.
Ah.
Ah!
Why? Gross.
Blood unicorn!
The blood unicorn with static electricity hair.
Yeah, it doesn't have a save. We never told it it has a save.
It was a concert sometime.
Read me what the thing is again.
It says blinding blood, 5 feet, action, 1 round.
Yeah, that should be 8 plus proficiency plus con mod.
Yeah, I said
8 plus proficiency.
God,
plus
you're bleeding.
Yeah.
8, 11. It's only 12.
Well, that sucks that you didn't invest in con.
You also multi-class barbarian, so...
19 plus 6.
Okay.
I just closed my eyes.
Okay.
She does bleed on you though.
Sure, it's gross, but it's
It's
not
gross.
Okay,
bad.
so I'm gonna use the
You're
extra
like, oh,
attack
it's another thing.
from Riastrid to attack.
Why does Jacob
Ew.
sound like the
As
bard
a
that
bard
multi-classed into barbarian sucks at con? Why is she sounding like this? This is strange.
Sounds like my guy.
Can it be 10?
No. That's not how saves work.
Because that would no.
That's still rule
Breaks
19.
all the rules of D&D.
Okay. Okay.
Save either way.
So let's see. I am going to make an unarmed attack against you.
Unarmed.
Is that really to your best of your ability?
It actually is
Why?
because I have Cavern Brawler.
Well, because don't you have to use a bonus
Because
action?
then I get I don't have to use a bonus action. And even if I do, I still have a bonus action.
Well, use your action to do the blood thing.
No, this is the attack from Riastrid.
It's a bonus action attack.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's not what we said.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
Normal
said.
rage conditions.
Otherwise, level 5 you get
Frenzy
free
rage.
attacks.
Where's the frenzy rage?
Frenzied Rage is a bonus action attack.
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess
Otherwise,
it's a bonus action.
Otherwise, it's broken.
You can.
Can I use my bonus action?
You can recklessly attack me because I recklessly attack you.
I'm sorry. At level 5, getting 3 attacks?
Wait,
That's...
what does Tavern Brawler say about? Don't you just automatically get to try to grapple them if you
Yeah,
don't
you have
attack
a book
them?
open. Read it.
I'm
pretty sure it's-
I still don't know what's going on.
I wrote some of this stuff, and I don't know what's going on.
You guys don't understand. I don't
Look, what
understand.
is Ray has +6 to rage damage. That's all I know.
Okay,
Yes.
Ray has
Too
no.
late.
Ray has plus 12. Excuse
What
me.
does
Ben.
Taliesin do for his Tavern Brawler?
I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action. Where's Taliesin sheet?
Where's Seats?
Bonus action grapple after unarmed. Yeah, it's a bonus action grapple after
Okay.
unarmed strike.
So it is. So I can't use bonus action attack and bonus
so
action
much
grapple.
damage to other things that I shouldn't have been doing.
Well, to be fair, you also forgot rage damage existed for a long time.
That is
So I say cosmetic balance this out.
Okay.
It was lore just altering the books. Here, we'll just make it a little more even. Bless her heart.
Okay. In that case, well, I can't use.
Because they don't.
I can't use Thunder Wave because I reistrided. I reistrided.
Reastrade?
Reistrid. Reistrid.
That the
That's
plural
like-
of Reastrade?
Who is the first
Reastrade?
to see this together?
What?
Who is the first to see this happen?
All right. I guess I attack you.
Definitely you.
I guess I attack you with my rapier.
All right. You have the
Okay.
advantage.
Okay.
You might be-
Okay. It's a 22.
Didn't she
Yeah,
have reckless attack?
yeah, that's why she had advantage.
Wasn't she have reckless attack?
She could, but why would she?
Extra advantage.
I don't need extra advantage. Okay. So that is a plus. Okay. So that's. It doesn't matter if it's your rare totem. Okay. It's no matter what it is. So that's 1d8 plus 1. So that's 4. Plus rage damage makes it plus 2. So that's a total of 6. And because I'm a zealot, you're going to take an extra.
The radiant's not damage.
It is.
No, it is.
Because
An extra 4 damage. So a total of 10. Half down.
all the way around, no. Total, yes.
Guys, I'm really bleeding here.
Let's
I'm
just
at
watch
80
them
health.
slap each other to death, honestly.
How much health do you have?
I have 64.
Oh, okay, you're gonna die.
This is no problem.
Yeah.
Just don't.
See, this is why I didn't want to restrip and I wanted to use my spells.
Just don't burn all your slots on. Because we can burn some damage. Are they resistant to force damage?
Can't you do that command thing where she just like falls to the ground?
Oh, I
How
mean,
do I break
It's
domination
out.
then?
I have hope person. I just don't necessarily want to waste slots.
Dominate
You
person.
could just yell at me and grab her.
How many times were you hit?
How many times was I hit?
Yes.
Kind of
Okay,
as
twice.
the rest.
Make 2 wisdom saves.
That is a dirty 20.
Did I hit it out of her?
That's a 7.
Okay, yeah, it's been, as you're back and forth, slug, you kind of like, or mid-thrust when you're,
I saved you.
Well, that's all except psychic. That's what Hale's always going on about.
I am the living
So you're no longer dominated.
Okay.
But you are still reassured.
You're still reassured.
I'm still reassured. But now I'm really angry because something did that to me.
And then I hit you really hard.
Yeah! I'm not happy!
You also
Really
spit.
hard.
She spit blood everywhere.
She's down 7.
Hey,
Okay.
that's more than she did to me.
By 2.
Yes, you're both very
I'm
impressive.
great.
No, like 12. Half
Okay.
of the thing.
Ladies, you're both pretty. Can we move on now?
Was that a 4?
Oh,
Rhea,
What?
Wait, that's a 16.
as you're hearing fighting happen in front of you, it was just. I'm
Yes,
using
how
Moz.
did she get here?
I'm using Moz.
I hear
I didn't have a good mini.
I was
so
gonna
it's
say,
just- It's Mazda. I'm going to hit everything. It's just good business. No, it's just the mini I had on hand.
Good lord.
Just the,
this is all in the name of business. This venture
as you hear,
is now very profitable.
as you hear screaming and punching and the ungodly wails of the inside-out baby heads.
Thought we agreed on purple.
As soon as you hear that, you feel a sense undead.
I forgot.
I feel what?
As soon as that happens, you hear the sense of undead nearby with your spell.
Oh, sweet.
That's good.
Where are they
Yes,
specifically? Because I
getting
can sense where they are.
and closer
Oh,
and closer.
great.
When you turned around,
Well,
He is going
Not if they can tell us.
to
Also, blood went everywhere.
look up the spell.
Forget that it
Undead,
just
this
went
undead has spells. They have
out of
teleportation.
There are reptiles that do that.
That do what?
Squirt blood.
Their blood.
Yes.
This is true.
Actually, frogs will vomit up all their organs.
I didn't know that. They'll also swap it out for the
Sometimes people vomit up all their M&Ms.
I need you to make a con save.
Only if they ate all of their.
It's not a wisdom save, so you'll make it.
Yeah, Corbin. Whoop, whoop.
16.
Woo!
Oh no! I need your d8s.
Oh
Is this like a specific 16? Or what the heck? What's happening, Ben? Tell me things. You fail a save
Writes 2 things.
no. Here.
with a 16?
7, 8.
Yes.
I ate the 8.
I need a calculator.
Oh crud! I'm coming.
Speak, and I shall be your human calculator.
8, 7,
7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4,
4,
4,
4,
4,
4,
2,
4, 40!
I don't know.
You do
I
40.
know.
You take necrotic. You take 40 points of necrotic damage.
Me. Oh crud!
What spell is that?
I thought.
Light. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, that's a
Light.
You're not a plant, are you? Are you a
yet.
shrub though?
Not yet.
She is moss.
You must
I was
find
thinking about multi-racing the
shrubbery!
Multi-racing.
Multi-racing into sentient dirt.
What is your health at now?
He's like, yes, she'll be a fine addition to my collection. And he
Oh my gosh.
goes this way. You do have an
Ben-
opportunity to attack there.
Ben, was that a Grievous reference right there?
Not really.
Can it be?
Sure.
Alright.
Whatever you want.
What
A
is?
fine addition to my collection.
Oh no!
Just need more difficult terrain.
Yeah, he has,
That's a natural
Ooh,
20.
nat
My
20.
DA back.
nice, you do hit.
Hey, come over. Me. Yes, I
That
am
would just be-
leading the droid army.
Doesn't your
I
mace
have another
special
fine
fingerprints?
addition for your collection.
Nat 20, target takes 7 bludgeoning, 14 if it's a construct, and if construct. Okay,
He is
so
not a
just 7.
construct. So that's cool.
So it's an additional 7?
Just a flat additional 7.
Plus the roll.
Plus,
Okay.
plus
so
Plus the
6.
double roll.
yeah, so it's we're taking the maximized roll for
Right.
the initial
So 6.
So it's 1
plus
6.
roll.
6 plus roll. Plus 7 plus 3.
I just realized something I can do.
So it's 16 plus whatever you roll.
I can take a dodge action, then a bonus action attack.
I think you can only do that bonus action attack if you take the attack action. That's how it works.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's how.
That's how often you attack.
Let's
Wait,
look up
really?
frenzy again.
That's new in the rules,
Yes,
though,
that's a
right?
frenzy.
What?
You have to take the attack action before.
Anyway, sorry, what was it? It was 7 points of damage?
Yes.
That's an attack. That's how offhand
It
weapons
is
work.
Frenzy and Player's Handbook.
So you could dodge and then attack.
Well, no, to dual wielding, you have to take the first attack and then bonus action and offhand.
After the Berserker Frenzy. Duration your rage, you can make a single melee weapon attack with your bonus action on each of your turns after this.
Alright, never mind.
Okay.
It's good. It's fine. Never mind.
I
Alright,
can dodge and sting. Dodge and sting.
As you hit it,
So you move it.
I know.
the,
She cares. She's so mad at me. No.
technically you are surprised, but you can
I'm
reaction,
always-
which is technically not supposed to be able to
I'm
do.
always
But
angry.
whatever, it's fine. Ignore it, it's fine.
It's my secret.
It's my secret, Cap.
What?
I'm always filming.
Would you prefer I did it?
No, it's fine, because then,
Man.
if that didn't happen, you'd never be able to see it
I know,
as
that's
he
sort of
backs
weakest
away.
secret.
You see the gash in his face just clump. Back together.
Alright, guys, make a meal.
Guys, you know, like with a spiritual weapon or something, we should all have before. It's like I almost have that
It's me.
Yes.
Hi.
We all get an
Hi.
opportunity
Hey.
to attack.
Hi.
Hey, it's now your normal turn.
It's my normal turn.
That's my
Your normal
suggestion.
turn.
Okay.
Your normal, non-possessed turn.
I didn't know.
Okay. We're gonna do some freaky exorcist stuff.
If we get into a
Aloha.
4, you technically can't get behind
Bend
us.
over myself and start scuttling in the direction of. I'm assuming we know where it is now.
No idea.
Would
Okay.
you like to speak?
I
Can't.
I don't think I can speak. That's how I've been playing this.
Just spin back, or did you flip around and go the other way?
I flipped around like
Oh.
the Exorcist.
I've never seen The Exorcist.
Okay.
So saying
Okay,
Exorcist
scary.
means nothing. Thank you.
Was that
We can agree on
something?
And start moving the other direction.
This way? Like back to where you saw him the first time?
Get an
Yes.
opportunity attack.
I mean, technically.
I'm kidding.
What's your feet? It is 30.
Okay.
But I'm going on the walls, so.
These are bookshelves and propped up beds, and
Okay.
this entire cave is difficult terrain, essentially.
Okay.
Except for the ceiling right here.
Alright, so assuming
I
I
was
make
gonna
it.
do a thing with that, but that you got possessed with that, so.
Okay. I'm assuming I make it back to the area I was at.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, basically. And you see that he's not there right now.
Okay.
She's moving
away
take the
from
opportunity attack.
Why?
She's moving away
Because you jumped at me, attacked me, I popped back, and
And now she's leaving. You also probably heard her scream.
And
Ah!
they can regenerate.
I did this to communicate to you he's out of my head.
Maybe you're just headbanging to a pillar too.
I'm just
Alright.
a poor boy, no.
I'm gonna say you run faster than I can run.
Sorry, what's happening?
She's not.
She's not
Alright, so, sweet, you moved to else one.
I'd like to dash.
Great, where are you dashing?
Inside there to the place with not bad terrain.
Okay, you can get to here.
Okay.
Alright,
I'd like to look around.
you look around, you don't see him.
Okay. I'd like to put my eyes in something.
Okay, you do see yourself in here. It is a sight to behold.
Baby said
Okay.
his muscle besides baby.
There was a passage in the original myth where it's his shoulder muscles swelled up, enormous, vast, incalculably huge, the size of a small child's head. Anyway,
No, we're like incalculable. Besides what baby said.
anywho, you, that's it. You see nothing. It
Okay.
is now Morven. Morven, it's your turn.
I choose to dash!
Wait, where are you
Wait,
dashing?
when did my
You were surprised. So.
yeah, the surprise round ended. So it's her turn, then it's my turn.
Oh god, we're still surprised.
No, there's only one person who was surprised in the initiative.
It was y'all.
She acted in her surprise, and that's
You're
when
all
surprised me.
surprised that this happened.
No.
Surprise?
She was.
Yeah.
She surprised her.
Yeah.
You guys saw it and were like, what the heck?
She initiated the surprise. She's the only one who gets that.
Right.
Now that she's acted, surprise round is done.
Back to the-
No, then the whole round is null and it's go back to the top.
So why is she going?
Because I was forgetting about the whole initiative. I was forgetting about the surprise round thing. And I started taking it after it was the other non-surprise person's turn, which was the vampire doing the attacker. So, I mean, it's not like there's mirrors that you weren't seeing him in or anything. This entire build-up.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
It's not like he's OCD or anything. Anyway, a lot actually. That's why salt is supposed to be kind of
I know, I can understand. Where are those giant sticks when I need them?
God.
Okay, in that case, we're just rewinding. We're rolling all the way back. It is now. We're just gonna have.
Something with Beans Cake. We should all go back to back.
Oh my God.
Let's just start it all over. Narnia.
Hula dancing is Thieves' Cant.
It is. It's a language and a dance. So
Never
we're just gonna
mind,
take it back
it's
up
fine,
to
it's
Naria's turn, and we're just gonna carry on like everything's fine.
If we get back to back, it can't get behind us.
I turn around with my torch. Guys! So he just went insane!
Get back to back.
Use message!
It's not my turn. It's your turn.
Use that reaction. Message is not.
Oh, God.
Close to us.
Come on, make a decision.
Okay, I'm walking away from this meeting because I'm freaking out.
Okay.
I'm getting out there.
Yeah.
Because I'm so slowed.
You're now back to your normal speed, but you're still normal speed to have because they're boomerang. So. All right, you will do that. Okay. All right. Yeah. Sarah. It's your turn, Sarah.
Now is it do you want to go? Okay, so I'm going to hold my action to... Did I give my hold my action? Oh, no. Yeah, I'm going to hold my action to attack if it gets close. If it gets within reach.
Okay, with like a melee weapon or with a... Because if it's a spell, you will burn it if it doesn't.
Shocking grasp.
Shocking grasp. Right? Excellent. Alright. Currently, Rhea,
Yes.
you're kind of like looking around for whatever it was that just...
Well, I can sense what's out. So.
Yeah, you see it like over this direction. You look over. You don't quite see it. You kind of look over as it's kind of skittering about. And
I'm the bard. I'm doing my job.
Sully, you see here a skittering like claws on stone floor rushing towards you, and you look over for a direction and you see there's a bookshelf. And suddenly books go flying out as it runs through the bookshelf. And it's going to make its multi-attack. Attack numero uno!
I've just gone around.
Misses.
18.
Yes.
That is... Gosh dang it, I need to make these better.
Oh, I don't think so.
That did it.
This requires an electrical engineer.
Okay. Ooh, you take, hang on,
No.
Let me see.
No.
17
No,
points. It's 8 points of piercing damage, and the rest of that
Don't look
is
at me.
product damage.
I don't have resistances, so that's fine.
Okay.
I'm coming, Rhea.
And, oh crap, hang on. It does matter. You take, so there's 8 points of piercing damage,
I'm coming, Rhea.
and 9 points of necrotic, and your max hit points are reduced by 9.
I'm coming.
Wait, did it bite you?
I don't know.
It bit you.
No,
It
okay.
very much
Yes, it could be.
It scratched at you and missed.
The next HP was temporarily reduced by by 9.
Yes.
That's one thirsty vampire.
Look up Twitter. A vampire kidnaps kidnaps the viewer. I'm like,
Why? What?
How did you wake up to this?
Okay, it's more. I think it's neat to have people like quietly talking in the background.
That is.
It's-
Yeah.
I have tried it out. I found a few people I'm like, yeah, most people
a
I'm like,
couple. Yeah.
no.
I listened to like 3, and
There's
then
this
it
one
autoplayed.
guy
They
who
were
like he
vampires.
makes
It
stuff.
makes me anxiety.
He'll carve things. He'll
Yeah.
draw things. He built a lightsaber, like flashlight, crystal, assembled the whole thing.
Nice.
I like just the talking in the background because I can focus on it and then I'm asleep.
I also watch cooking videos, but like the sound off, because like you see like bread and rice here and things together, or I suddenly get very hungry and I have to.
Have you
What?
seen miniature cooking
I've
where the
not.
pot's like this big and it's on an actual stove?
I think I
And then it
might
has a
die.
so cute. It's so cute.
More of I might die from like.
They
rather
bought an
than-
apple that's like this big to cut it up on this like.
Anyway, back to the vampire.
Anyway.
Back to vampire.
Meanwhile, we're all gonna
Wait, I'm sorry. Is that plural?
What?
Is that plural you just said?
Hey, he's backing away from
Well, one did just burst through a bookcase and the other one's over there, so...
I
You don't know that. I don't
but-
believe this. This is a dirty lie.
It's...
you. Anyway, he's
Was
backing
that a
away from
dirty
you.
lie?
You do have an opportunity to attack me.
Well, I'm prone and I'm conscious,
Excellent
so that's probably
business
Oh.
opportunity.
That's why I love
Oh, so in that case, so you were hit knocked prone, so you're
Well,
unconscious
I'm
now?
conscious.
Oh, in that
Just
case.
max hit points and stuff. I was at 2 and then you're like, oh, max hit points is reduced by 9, so now I'm unconscious.
What are you gonna do?
Well, he doesn't.
Wait, so max hit points reduced by 9 wouldn't have killed him.
I had 2 hit points and then they said my max was
Doesn't
reduced by 9.
it doesn't
No.
change your current?
Yeah.
It
Okay,
changes
never
your
mind.
max.
Then I have
You just
2 hit
can't heal
points.
Oh, okay.
So you are.
Never mind.
Now you
I
can
was
hit him.
confused.
We know how to play D&D, everyone.
So, basically, so
With the
hearing that
With the
it
cantrip or specifically?
has to be a melee attack.
Okay.
There's a feat for that.
Okay.
I played Dragons and Dungeons.
Dragons and Dungeons.
I
I
played.
played
Dungeons and Dargons.
Wait,
what
is the end
Drungeons and Dagons.
Okay, so that's like
Oh.
3 or something.
All hail Marys.
Yes, yes. We must continue our quest for the knights
What
who
was
say
it all?
eat
Like 20.
and acquire a
20,
shrubbery.
5 days.
Is it 5?
Nick.
Not the most important thing is have fun.
Alright.
Would be nice if I had.
It's now Smila's turn.
Oh,
Wait,
nice.
hold on. I didn't do it.
Hey.
Yeah, because it's you're after Smila.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I'd
both
like
have the
to
same
listen,
thing.
first of all. Do I roll perception for that?
Go for it.
That
Might have recommended
is
Drungeons
a
again.
19.
Or a kid dead.
You do hear Rhea calling out to Hank.
Okay. Is there anything else closer?
You hear Narya moving.
Okay.
Like that?
That is terrifying. I, keeping my eyes closed,
It's
wish
just
to dash the
furniture
route I
scraping
took
against
back.
the
Okay, so 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yes. That is.
Okay.
That is your.
I'd like to listen again if I can.
You're taking the rest of your turn listening, and you hear Hank.
Screaming.
Morwen! Hi. Now it's your turn.
Circle of legs.
Screaming.
I would like
Clickers,
to
what's
use
mine?
my movement to go there and then prepare to dodge.
I know.
Alright,
I'm
take the
the
dodge
liquor.
Yeah.
action. Take the dodge
I'm
action.
the
Alright.
inside out.
That is your turn.
Wait, you
What
can also,
level are
you can also hold your action to attack if it gets close. Good bonus action dodge.
No.
No?
Dodge is not a bonus action.
You don't get the
That's
bonus.
only rogues.
No.
Dodge
no
is
one
an
gets
action.
to dodge.
Dodge is an
Dodge
action.
is an action. Dash,
Dodge is
disengage,
an
hide.
He got very angry when I asked
An
that same
A.
question too.
Free dodge
Is an action.
is
Dodge
is
Not as broken as you think it is.
there's spells for that.
There's reastrance for that.
Okay, no, it is broken because they have damage avoidance already with their uncanny dodge and their no, not yet.
Ah!
Well, literally one more level, I think.
Yeah. Okay, anywho. You're taking the dodge action.
I am.
Dodge.
Yes, I
Dodge, not dog. Go away.
Dog.
I'm taking the dog
Rhea!
action.
Hi. It's your turn.
Spirit
Okay,
hunters.
cool.
I would
I'm gonna
heal
do
you.
Death ward on myself, and then a sword band. Oh wait, no, I can't.
Bonus, oh, you
No, I can't. Actually, that's fine. Bonus action.
So
I'm
going to
reassuring.
help and inspire her. That way you can heal more.
Okay. Move there.
That's not
And you
how
cast
that
that word. Alright. It is now
That's how it is.
Naria!
Yay!
Running right up
It's like
next
the
to
whole
you.
game is a lie.
Kind of slamming against the side of another teetering bookshelf with various goodies and items falling off of it. You see a very battered and beaten Rhea with 2 puncturables in her neck.
Oh, run! I would like to first hug her. Secondly,
Do not do this in the middle of combat. Ben will
I
take you
want to make
seriously.
sure she's
Hugs a
okay.
bonus action, Ben.
I'd like to share love as a free action.
Bonus action physical attack.
I have a healer's kit, but I don't think that does anything.
Nope, it does unless you have a if it does if you have a feat.
Then it's basically kind of like a potion, but not
Only once per day.
Oh.
Hey, better than not.
I have nothing to do. Oh, I have a health potion.
Yeah, that's an action.
And
I'd like to
but you
need
see
a
it was
health
done
potion
first.
out of my body.
Can
It
I
was a
force it down her throat?
So it's what?
Can I force the health potion down her throat so she doesn't waste that?
It does. That is an action on your end though.
But it wouldn't waste her action.
It wouldn't waste her action. It would use yours.
Hell yes. I'm just gonna hug you, give this the thing, and force it down your throat.
It's a common health potion.
Just, yeah, common health potion.
Was that 2d4?
Yeah,
It's
2d4.
10. It's 10 hit points.
That's
It's
right.
2d4 plus 2. You get 10 hit points.
With a
I
hug.
would use my reaction to slap you if I wasn't.
I'm
so
hugging you!
Anything else you gotta do?
Nothing else you can do.
No, I can't do it. I've wasted a rage.
Yeah.
You can rage your
Freaking
bonus
use
action.
it.
You could bonus action rage again.
Why would you not?
No, I'm hugging you.
No, stay where you were.
Okay, I'm hugging you.
No,
Yes,
stay where
I'm
you were.
hugging her.
Do you see how it can get behind us now?
I gave her a hug and gave her the potion. So unless she...
Move back!
But then she
You have a strong, independent woman who can do her own thing. See,
I'm not afraid of getting hit, unlike somebody.
Well, you know what?
You're leaving both of us open!
okay,
You're open on
so
either side.
Sarah,
of the
hey,
road.
He literally is a level 4.
Sarah,
I'm
Yes.
squishy.
Sarah,
She's
your turn.
about to die.
Okay.
If this encounter wasn't buffed, he'd still be too
He
weak.
has 12 hit points.
Can I have my d8 back?
which one's yours?
Oh,
Blue and
yeah,
silver.
I would like mine.
I'm a child, okay?
Mine's also
So am
blue.
I. Well, yes,
Yeah,
I
one-
did.
mine's
I
not
know.
anymore.
I
I
know.
I'm gonna need
It's
them.
weird.
So,
It's all weird.
No.
how many d8s do you
Consider
have?
yourself inspired.
That's what I was looking at.
Consider
Plus,
yourself
you can
inspired.
She's not. I'm holding a torch still.
Take care of you.
Unlike somebody.
Use spells that make this.
That's not
You
mine.
will lose
That's
this
fine.
benefit to your incapacity.
Ben, can I have my
as
D8
explained in
back?
Appendix
Is this
A.
your d8?
No!
That's mine. That's mine.
Great, can I borrow your d8, please?
Sure, here.
Yeah.
Why did you give me mine last?
Thank you.
Wait, is he attacking?
I mean, he's gonna have a turn eventually.
Would anybody be too terribly miffed if I cast darkness on all of us?
A little bit.
In the dark.
No, because I can still sense where they
I'm
are.
pretty sure they can see.
No.
Is that concentration?
Unless it has true sight.
Oh wait, yes it
I don't
is.
think it has true
But I haven't
sight.
used anything else that requires concentration, so it's fine.
Okay. Because I think
There's
you
no
probably
reason
lost
to
it.
do that. That would make any sense.
Next, I haven't used that spell that
You
I don't have any healing
Oh,
spells. It's
don't I have
almost
to
like
make
I'm a
that?
lawyer.
I have to make a con save.
Yeah.
I have a healing
how much
spell.
damage did you take?
We don't have a lot of healers in this group.
No, and she was behind us. Because we thought
Okay,
she
make
was
a con
safe.
save.
We need to get her in the middle.
Okay, so you lost that.
Alright, that's fine.
Ben,
Yes.
I don't suppose you gave us the true sight or blind sense, did you?
You don't know.
Don't ask.
Just
Just
do
do
it.
it.
Go ahead, we're all in the same general area. help anyway.
Alright, whose turn is it?
Hang on, I'm thinking what I'm gonna do.
Be like, let's see here.
No, this is good because you keep failing your saving throws.
Yes. But that's normal because of Hoarder.
Again.
You need to like share this tower.
Yeah, hold my action.
But if I touch the tower, it takes away the
Shocking
luck.
grasp.
Okay.
You're not gonna
Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right.
Shocking grasp to get close.
Okay. Rhea, you feel a sense because you have the sense. Oh, you don't
No,
feel a
I
sense.
don't.
Never mind.
You get the
As far
sense.
as you guys are
You
aware,
get the sense that.
who knows what's going on? Are you still on the roof? Sorry. Are you
I
still on the
am
roof?
on the wall.
I
Tell me
know.
wall.
Where are we on the
Okay.
roof?
I'm like, hey.
You're reaching over your pound. Oh wait, you didn't take damage or deal damage. last
No, that's
time.
right.
You were normal.
Okay.
As you're looking around.
Okay, I do have my eyes closed.
Okay, you are not looking around.
That's it.
I am listening.
Because we should have eyes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, because I don't want to see it. Remember what the thing said? Don't look at it? The prophecy? Worst thing. Like something about not looking at it.
No, Lore's thing was
That's
you can't
a
see
big-
them unless you are looking at them.
Oh,
Ever
okay,
heard
never
of a mirror?
Okay, never mind then.
I
I have
need
my eyes closed.
Naria to make a con save.
And that there wouldn't be ghosts, but there would be
Can I see this thing?
You can.
That's a 12. Oh god.
Calculator.
Gee, it would have been nice if your bonus action delayed.
Nice, we're under the cover of darkness, but you know, whatever.
8.
That would have been nice if we had
Seven.
already this cave. Just shut up and beat this encounter. but
7.
Oh well.
5. 5. 3. 3. 3.
41.
Sorry. Subtract one of those 3s. I goofed up.
So 38.
Gosh, Ben, don't mess up.
Alright.
Oh,
So-
full damage.
Now you take all that necrotic damage. Yes. And now, I can hand you guys you those nice dagger because these are so take whatever's yours.
Which means it doesn't have dominate anymore.
Wait.
Can I roll
Oh,
nature outside of my turn
That's a 5th level.
to try to determine what
Wait a
dominates?
second.
Those are mine.
I have
Oh, what?
I still
that
have
one.
mine.
Wait, no, I don't. She has one.
Right?
I
No,
guess
I
this is
have
my
it.
purple pen.
And then
Is this?
No.
Okay. Anyway. Cool. Actually, I'm going to say that there are. You do see him after you cast the spell because there are verbal components, and you look up into the ceiling and you see that it's radio as well.
Can I, counterspell?
No, because you see it because he does the thing.
Okay.
But you were holding your action to
It's
shock
within
and
15
grasp.
feet of me.
I can also negate.
Is that melee or is that range?
It's melee, but I can negate. I can do another reaction and cancel out that held action. That is a legit thing. I've looked at this.
Sure.
extensively.
I'm gonna say it's not counterspell because you see it after the event has happened.
Okay, got it.
But
Can I,
you
wait,
can.
is he within 15 feet of me
There's
since
another
I'm
side.
kind of
He's
up
right above
on the
you.
ceiling?
Yeah, he's within 15 feet.
Okay. When's my next turn?
Now?
Now? Okay. I'm going to go up to him and I'm going to try to tackle him to bring him to the ground.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Alright, alright. Take the shoes off. I'm not gonna take off the shoes. Crud. That's a 7.
That is an 8.
You're kidding me!
that's actually a feature.
Yep, Lormar's get it.
Then, in that case, can I make a bonus action attack?
You.
Wait, no, I'm not.
Yeah, good.
You
Okay.
have disadvantage on that roll?
Did I?
Because you're exhausted.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Unless it was a nat 1, it's. You go up to him, he just kind of puts his hand out, and you're. He's like,
Okay, but we all know where he is
hey,
now.
hey. Yes, you do. You do very much know where he is now. Hey, Morwen, it's your turn.
Anybody got fairy fire?
Wait, no, I'd like to use my bonus action to cast healing word on him.
So, yeah. You do that.
Okay.
Even healing worded.
Sweet.
That is 1d4 plus 3.
What?
So that's
what
a
level do you have?
It's up to 5. I'm casting it as at first level.
I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I don't even know if it takes normal damage.
And you do have sneak attack. That's ally.
How long is the max AC?
You see? I'm a tactical genius. This was
Bars,
all
you're
I
aware.
was planning this the whole time.
Alright, so the first attack is.
This, I was definitely planning
What
it. That
is-
wasn't.
what is-
Actually, getting us all here was Zach's idea, so.
Yeah, actually.
He's the tactical genius. Nat 20!
20 for the sneak attack.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this is for the first one. That's
Well, no, it's all one attack.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
What was the attack roll for the first one?
Oh, sorry.
7. Oh, okay, yeah, you do hit.
I've been doing it
So it's not
day
Wait,
one.
no, your 17 was at a plus thing 17.
Where did the
That
other
was
4
my
damage
roll.
come from?
Oh, and you add stuff to it?
Yeah.
You're fine.
Well, what about
You were having the attack bonus, your damage. There's a reason this is separate!
I don't know anymore.
It's 13.
He takes total 13 damage?
Yeah.
Alright.
And that does it.
Alright. You see him do so close to arrow into his side, and the skin starts kind of growing and pushing it out.
That's what
Is that your turn?
So it's in him though.
Yes. Can I can't trade it.
Anybody have heat metal?
Well, that's it for
Heat
me.
metal. I saw. Okay, actually, save.
Actually, I'm gonna take a bonus action.
Alright, it's up there.
Isn't it just Drew that gets heat metal?
No. I think sorcerers get it too.
Throw a dagger and then
Bards?
hide under a bed. That's
Well, I did the I shot.
I could be wrong though. Alright, you are this works really well. Rhea! Hi.
Okay, do we know where the creature is at?
Yes, you see him at the moment. Currently in a slap fight at the moment with an exhausted sneak.
currently blood everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna do
What's
Total
that
Dead.
say,
That's
like,
a
in
wisdom
this
saving
scene,
throw.
what are your feelings?
And they have disadvantage if they are undead, correct?
I don't think so. No, it doesn't say that.
Heat metal on the top.
Really?
Awful.
Have they taken damage yet?
People also have to be able to see the heat metal.
Yes. Oh, okay, no, that was a feature of Silas.
Okay.
He is not speed.
Question. Are Warforged made of metal?
Yeah.
Do you just have automatic heat metal on them?
Not sure how that works.
Okay, wisdom save DC 17.
No, you can't.
Okay, 11 points of damage as the action, and bonus action spiritual weapon.
I don't think I can actually hurt this.
Okay.
Same.
Is the creature within 60 feet of the answer?
Yes, yes.
Notice how we use certain weapons.
Okay, so it's
Boy, wouldn't it be nice to have weapons that make sense for this encounter? That'd be
Gee,
up there
if only we
too.
thought to buy silver
Yeah,
weapons.
you guys are. It's fine.
And we're all filthy rich.
13 hit?
What?
13 hit? Okay.
Remember literally the first thing we did in the first campaign we played was buy silver
I
weapons?
just
And I-
picked up a diamond.
And because mine was in the shop, I had
So
to fight a
you
werewolf.
picked it up, and therefore it is correct.
You can nat 20 that buy on the list.
Did 0 damage. So my strength modifier was
Almost became a. Well, no, what
Bad guys
been
are
0
rich.
anyway? Because they're immune to all but non. Smash the sword.
You want a lot of me.
Anyway.
Grab your holy sickness.
No, I'm kidding.
Alright,
They will look
that
at you
is.
with disgust.
Sarah, don't believe in gods.
So that was Rhea's turn?
I believe in useful guys.
No, yeah.
I have yet to meet a useful god on this continent.
Ahem!
No, this is useful.
Your cook, Smyrna,
Smyrna's gone, so I don't know what you want to say about that.
What I would like to say is I would like my teapot back.
No Mist is in jail, so I don't know what to say about that.
I'm alive.
For God can be put in jail, they're not useful.
And you're
All
an
of us
escape
going-
from New York type mission.
We just go into Mount Celestia and break Nomus out of jail.
That would be an awesome
If we did
shot.
that would be a great.
That's the
Just
God
put it
Squad's
with
next one shot.
angels.
Great.
If the knife can't hurt him, my sword can't hurt him. Which means I need to protect Rhea.
Is it still on the ceiling?
He's on the wall, moment.
Can I? When is your turn?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to move? Your turn?
Where? Okay, then I'll just be at everyone's way. Then we'll do this spot.
Does Raging give you advantage
Yeah,
on
can she
athletics?
go around me then?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Is that how that works? I
As
just
opposed to your
move
current
it.
disadvantage because what else do?
Does that apply in rage?
That just means that we're all protecting you now.
Yeah, raging gives you advantage on.
No, does the exhaustion apply in rage?
I'm
Last
going-
time we said no. Okay.
Can I move her like this?
No.
That's a fighter.
That's
a
fighting
fighter.
style.
You can't do
Can
that.
she just agree to do it? And we
It's not
just
her turn.
move?
I would
It
say
was just
you
her
can,
turn.
as your action, drag her around.
Okay, can I hold my second?
No, that's fine.
You could just go in front of me. There are walls and stuff over there, so just leave me where I'm at and go around. No.
Hey, fighter barbarian is a great.
Whoa.
Actually, that's what I mean.
I shiver at the effectiveness of that build.
Totem Bear,
Because
champion
that
fighting
scares me.
style?
I would truly be scared to
Champion
go
fighting
first.
style, reckless attack.
If I move her,
That was
can I
that
bonus
was a
action
boss
rage?
creature in Fearful roll.
If
Sorry,
I-
what?
If I move her, can I bonus action rage?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could just go in front of me. You don't
I
have
am.
So it's a fighting style, you say?
Yes, the bait and switch fighting style.
What part of
Yeah.
we need to protect her do we not understand?
to. That ward, it's fine.
I don't believe you. Alright, I'm raging. And I end my turn.
There should be a feature to use an extra fighting style.
Can you attack yourself to maintain your rage?
You could. Yes.
You just look stubby.
I end my turn. I am raging.
My turn.
Yes.
Can I see this thing?
You can. You can also see that he is on a wall with Smita. They are not cuddling. It's okay.
It's definitely not what you thought.
Oh, that almost made it worse if they were.
Almost.
Almost.
I'll send you the
No.
Ah,
I'll block you.
I woke up to it. It was very creepy. Because it just autoplays. And I put it on like an ASMR I actually like, and then I woke up and it was like vampire. I've done it
Oh,
once
you
and it
never
was
have autoplay
puppets, and the puppets were whispering in the microphone. I'm like, yeah, get it off. Next time.
Okay, continue on.
So what's happening?
Whose turn is it?
It's Sarah. She's doing something.
Switch bolts at 4th level. All right, you do a thing. Does he do a thing?
Nope, I do a thing.
You do a thing.
I do a thing.
And only you.
That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Does it?
I'm going
It
to take
takes
this thing away from you.
4d12 lightning damage.
Fine, it is. Take away the lump.
4d12 lightning
I
damage.
take away his block.
12s?
Nope. It's gonna be a 26 lightning damage.
Nice.
And wait, can I do that now or is it doing my next?
Lightning's not conductive in this setting, is it?
I'm gonna say it's magic, so
Okay, okay.
fine. There actually is a spell for that chain lightning.
There is.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's scary.
It's great.
Yeah, guess who had that?
Accurate lightning.
Horvin. Guess who never had a chance to use it? Also Horvin.
Thanks, James. Real MVP.
It really was. Stupid fight. And you know what? Because I wasn't doing XP level,
yeah, I can do
he
that.
didn't just instantly raise up a bajillion levels.
I'll use my bonus action to make it take damage.
All right,
So it takes an extra 4 lightning damage.
All right, it does it.
How's it looking, Ben?
Okay, it's currently looking a little rough. Now it's your turn. It's no longer looking rough. It's looking a bit better than rough.
Yep. It only doesn't heal rage.
Ben, is this something that you buffed in, or is this something it naturally has?
It naturally does this.
I actually. So there's two versions of this.
Yeah.
There's
Is this the version that
there's
has
the
that,
default
or-
version, and then there is the buff version.
Oh wait, that's right. There's two versions. Like there's one that's like
there's
fighters.
Three, and the fighters
And then
one
the-
sucks.
Yeah, there's a fighter
So,
one and then a major one. And
yeah,
this is
so-
like a combination.
Basically, what I did was I nerfed the spellcaster one. Yeah.
How strong does the ceiling look?
Crazy.
Except don't do it.
I know you're
Uh,
on it. I'm just thinking.
So you're currently
So I
exhausted.
can break the
Yes.
sun.
You're not ready. It's not your turn yet.
Yes.
He's going to grapple you,
I was gonna grapple him.
and he that is. So you need to roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
I need to look at what his numbers are.
This is acrobatics.
Acrobatics or athletics? Either one.
Total 8. Do I save? This is twice now, Ben.
So you're currently grappled.
Okay, you know what? He's just right where I want him to be. He still has that arrow in him, right?
Just keep your eye on it as long as
Okay.
someone's looking at it.
Hey Ben, you have the curse of Micamoro. Whenever you roll average, your party gets afraid.
Currently, as he's grabbing onto you, he's going to make a bite attack.
Does he still have the arrow though?
Yeah, it's mostly that is a 16 to hit you.
That does hit.
Yeah. Okay, you take.
Just barely.
Okay. You take 4 points of piercing damage. And 8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, so that's first 65, which round then goes down.
And your max hit points are reduced by 8.
Is that permanent?
As far as you're aware, like the hack thing.
Dang it, me again.
And he looks even more not
I'm
rough.
feeling it.
Stop being a juice box, gosh.
Yeah, just once. That's gonna be his turn. It is now
Human
Marwin.
blood.
Ah, we're doing the same thing!
Let me know in context clue, please. Please.
You were an editor. Put it in.
I can't remember them. You write everything down.
That hits.
Just write it down.
I don't have room.
But technically, he's still.
Bring a notebook.
I still have.
Oh, that's a door.
Is this the notebook that you had?
Yeah, it's
Or not advantage, sorry.
Okay.
That's
About advantage.
So we move 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 12.
I think you're rolling the wrong dice.
Yeah, you're rolling the wrong dice.
Your
Your short bow
is a D8.
is D8, and
your
sneak attack is D6.
No, short roll is D6.
Oh, well, you're
Why am
rolling.
I rolling D8?
Yeah.
Here, why don't you
Lord.
pull out some D6s for yourself?
I love those.
The old.
It's glorious.
So nice.
Olden.
Oh, wow.
What happened to
No,
the star of D6s?
13 plus 4.
Oh, it would be
makes
back time to
17.
get to the hands. 17. 17. Oh.
I brought it from
Half to
Michigan.
0. 17 half to 0.
I'm gonna hide again.
So, so
That one!
you slip on something, slide down and go, but you do see, so he just sucked blood out of you. He killed himself. And then you hit him just the right part to go, and he spits some blood out.
Nice.
Because the damage you deal was the exact damage you dealt. Raya!
There's a lot of your blood in this cave right now.
Yeah.
It is all your blood.
You
in this game.
on the thing.
Okay, is the creature still in the
Like a
same
walking
place?
crime
Yes.
I'm covered in it.
I am the crime scene. You know, it's like how in Bioshock when, you know,
His
you
mental
have to piece
state,
together to
his
party
physical
after
state.
it's happened.
Yeah.
But except in Bioshock, but then it's different. In Bioshock, if
Isn't that just natural?
you are just in time for the party because the party is you and the party
How
is
does
all
critical
guns.
gun spiritual
Yes.
weapon work?
I am the party
What's
because
your
I am the
weapon
crime
Plus
scene.
spell test ability modifiers.
Well, in that case, you're
I
like
played all three.
8 plus 1d8.
I prefer.
Oh, 8?
The second one's my least favorite.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know what it is about it.
Ooh, and this is
It's
radiant
weak to
damage,
them.
isn't it?
It's weak to
Yeah.
them. My favorite is infinite.
Yeah.
And then second favorite is the first one.
I like the story of the first one better, but the hacking kind of.
18.
I love the characters in it.
Alright, hang on.
And
There's only so many voices I can handle at once.
And half of them on side.
What was that?
18.
Nice.
So he's got at least 5 voices instead.
Product. That one actually works.
Bonus action squad.
Those are like the only ones that can do any
The
damage.
product is the only people on deck doesn't they have.
Don't do that.
It used to be healing.
As an action, I think we got a longbow.
It used to be healing would hurt them.
Used to be.
I like that actually.
I think it was a thing in Minecraft too. I think it's a thing in Minecraft too.
Yeah.
1, 2, 4, 2 hits.
Suddenly,
I think if I ever DM a game, I'm gonna use that rule. I like the rule. It's an interesting little.
Nice play.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
Sorry, what happened?
That was
We were
that
talking
vampire
again.
joke right
It's
there.
26 to hit.
Yes, it was.
What did I say? 7, 26 again.
Cool, with what?
My longbow.
Oh,
As
okay.
that.
So like for the
And that
next
is
minute,
my
it can.
Alright.
So over the course of the next minute, it can take 100 points.
Okay, guys, Josh for a second.
Okay.
Hi, it's Naria's turn.
why did we have to hush for my turn?
Because
you're
I'm
talking
really
too much.
trying to hear what's going on
Oh, okay.
and also be heard.
You don't need to be heard.
So it just spit blood back out there.
Yes.
Is it close enough for me to hit?
You could probably take out her kneecaps. A hurricane seed.
I know.
You gotta javelin.
I do. I have a javelin. I have 3 of them.
If you roll on that one, I'm going to come down
Future
from
staff.
Roll the javelin. Throw the javelin.
Did I do future staff?
No, the javelin.
Did you reach?
Javelin.
I'd say yeah if you could reach the pincher staff.
Try it.
Just do it.
Grab his leg.
Okay, do it.
Okay, I'm gonna pinch him.
Choose.
The pincher staffs.
Think about what you want to do while you're waiting for your.
You want to hit and pinch?
Well, I
hit
don't
it,
know where it
pinch.
is at this point. So, yeah,
Okay.
much better. Alright, 17 plus 7.
You kept jumping.
Ben, is the arrow still in it?
Yes.
Okay.
10,
The arrow is broken, but it's still in there.
10
So, like,
damage.
It's like there's like still part of it sticking out, trying to get out.
Yeah, like
Okay.
there's like just a little bit.
10 damage.
And he has me grappled.
And he is now grappled.
So
Hit
you
him.
could
damage?
say
Yes.
that it's between the two of us, the arrow.
Not really. There's more like he's between. Because if it was between the two of you, she's threading a needle. It's more like he's back and forth.
And I just grappled him with the pincher staff.
Okay, he's
And
grappled.
did 10 damage.
If,
Yes.
if
As
he
long
grapples
as I
him,
can hold
is
on
he
to
still
the
able to
pincher
grapple
staff.
me?
Yes.
It's a hug.
It's
Just
just all,
a
it's
big
just all
hug.
chain grapple, guys.
Okay.
I'll grapple her.
is-
you grapple me.
What's his back facing?
His bag is facing the ceiling above him.
Okay.
He's just floating?
He's
How is it?
standing on a wall.
He's like...
I know. Okay, I can still do it then.
What are you planning?
He wants to kick the arrow or something.
What am I doing?
Push the arrow back
Whose
in.
turn is it?
I just went.
Sarah.
There's 2.
Sarah, Rabian,
I'm not sure if
go!
he'll allow that. Firebolt.
Firebolt.
You're not gonna do it?
Two arrows
Firebolt.
in
That's gonna be an 18.
Ben, where's the second
Barely
arrow?
hits.
Barely hits.
Oh, that one's out by now.
The second one? First one? Okay. But the second one is in effect.
15 points of fire damage.
15 points of fire
And
damage.
bonus action on Witch Bolt to 11 points of lightning damage.
All right.
Ow.
Wow, I like Witch Bolt.
As the as there's this bolt of energy lancing between the two of you, and you hurl a bolt of fire at him. The radiant. What are you doing? Is it still a mom?
Yes.
Smacking
Mopping up
back
the
back
bad
and
guy.
forth, and him kind of standing on one foot. I need you to make a dex save.
You have advantage on dex saves already.
I do, but I'm not raging anymore, and it doesn't.
Why are you not raging?
It's bonus action rage, and nobody attacked me.
But you attack and you hit.
Does that count?
Yeah,
Yes.
you deal
Yes.
damage.
Okay.
If you
Deal
don't take
matter.
the deal damage.
Total 20.
Total 20. Alright, you jump back. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as
I
you
don't get to make a dex save?
No, as you face plant onto the floor as ashes.
Is he dead? Wait, he's
He's
dead?
no.
Oh, okay.
See, the thing is, this guy.
How many points?
7. It was 7.
How fun.
Guys,
Dang it. I think
is there
it's my
anybody
thing.
else
Oh,
in the
well.
room? Investigation, guys.
So is combat over?
Yes.
How many experience points do we get? Give me my jibbly
No,
experience
is
points
there
back.
anybody else in the room? Investigation.
Yeah, okay, investigation. That
I
is
rolled a
a
4.
total of 13 for investigation.
That's gonna be a 30 to
Oh
investigation.
my gosh.
You rolled a 4.
I did.
You rolled
13.
13.
30.
Okay. The two of you notice that each other are in the room.
Okay. You did not need to state that.
As you're walking around, you see a hooded figure in a corner.
Ooh, I know what this is.
It appears to be statuesque, and it kind of looks up, and kind of glowing everywhere.
Yes.
There's various runes on it. What language did you speak?
I speak
Yeah.
Common, Infernal, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Okay. Shifting from Infernal to Elvish, back and forth, you start reading a bit, and it's moments of your life, and moments of this fight right now, in the Cave of Mirrors. This stony statue seems to be rough carved, kind of winks an eye, and then vanishes, and drifting off of it is a cloak.
Okay, yes, I do know what this
Can I pick
is.
up the cloak?
You can pick up the cloak.
Was that lore?
Make a religion check.
It's gonna be an 11.
11. You're not entirely sure. It is supernatural. Whatever it was supernatural. It was not hostile or malevolent. But as you're holding this cloak in your hand, you do see a small tag, which is of Lord's emblem, which fades away in your hand.
Can I make an arcana check on the cloak?
Sure.
Speaking of 11,
This is a lot of fun.
14.
14. It's magic.
It's magic.
It appears to be abjuration magic.
Do we notice this by now?
You see Sarah
May I roll history on the cloak?
in a corner. Sure.
Okay, that is a total 18.
Until 18. This does appear to have some legend behind it. Okay. You start rifling through chests that say property of the Goof family.
Suppose you have them identified.
It's a 17!
You do find a lot of these
No, wait,
chests
I do
do
always
have
have that
like
there because,
people's seals on them
there's
or like
knowledge,
who they
don't
belong to.
Ben,
But-
do I, is this what we made? Okay, can I just explain it to her then?
I
No,
think cloak has been identified.
Yeah, identify.
Oh.
Ooh.
Alright, well, in
I would
character,
say you remember this because of background stuff.
Smina nerds out and tells people about what this is.
Okay.
Sorry, my handwriting's kind of...
What is it? It is the cloak of Milosh. He was the brother of Tylosh and Vilosh and Vladimir. But everybody's disappointed in Vladimir. So,
Here, just read the thing.
yeah.
It's very hard to read. I'm sorry, the letters are very small. Do you want to try?
Him! Milosh was the firstborn quadruplet. His brothers were Tylosh, Kylosh, and Vladimir. Raised by his single father after his mother died in childbirth, the mad prophet declared one of these children would be a great hero. The fourth would be named Vladimir, taken in by his uncle Desalav to train as a wizard. He eventually left on his own path to make many enemies of his own journey, but none more deadly than his brothers. The strongest of these was Vladimir. Now Vlad, the Impaler, Milosh, made his cloak to protect himself from his many, many foes. Protection, +1 to AC and saves. Beacon, bonus action to shed bright light, 10 feet, dim for another 10 feet. Blissful, you feel optimistic. Butterflies may frolic nearby.
That's actually a feature from the book.
Yes.
Yeah.
We made this
Corbin, you need to wear this.
after Mass Effect.
He found it. It's a
It was so much fun. No, we made it for you.
But don't you have a big, beautiful cloak instead?
I did give her a cloak of billowing, that's correct.
Yes.
We're
So
both.
you
But
should
she
wear
is
this
the one who
one.
You can
found
stitch
it, so
them
she
together.
can choose to give it to someone else, but technically it is yours. You have a cloak of billowing.
I
Just
look
wear
at
this cloak and
I
butterflies
look at you
follow
and say,
you.
you should probably give this to Rhea.
You don't know what it is.
I do. I just nerded out about it.
Yeah.
Peasant who got
I'd like to
grappled
roll-
by a vampire spawn.
I'd like to
Nice.
roll persuasion to make you give this to Rhea.
You'd like to fight my plus 11 persuasion.
I would like to roll persuasion.
Just to tell you how honest he is, that you should give.
Just do it. Come on.
Not to force you.
Would you like me to counter persuasion?
No, that's
That's
not
a 24.
It's a 24.
You get the idea. She very much sincerely thinks that
would
a
be-
cloak of protection should go to the person who keeps failing their wisdom saves.
Okay, you know
Perhaps it was made specifically for this.
Okay, you know
To
what?
be fair, it's a plus 1 to save, so if she keeps failing, it's not going to do literally
It's not gonna
anything.
There's also plus 1 to her AC.
Her AC is 17. Mine's only 16 with mage armor. I'd be more like
Mage armor?
you can turn inside out.
My skin's just thick.
Just walk through it.
So is my brain.
Butterflies.
My point is, you should give this to her.
I'd give this to her because it can shed bright light if he needs it to, and that's not what she wants.
You don't want your butterfly girl.
She's trying to be evil, but you're ruining her image.
Sarah, come on. Think about this.
Corbin, what's that
This
girl
was
from
given-
Demon
left by
Slayer?
lore.
Demon
I actually,
Slayer?
feeling
I
this
actually,
was
I
meant-
actually do have character reasons for me to keep this. Honestly, I do.
Remember her name?
I'd like to
So what do you-
suggest
Well, he has a
that it
double
would be
cloak on.
a
What about
rather
the cloak
cloak
of
is
billowing?
a-
kind-hearted thing for you to do for.
What will you do with the cloak of
I
billowing?
whispered that last part so she can't hear that.
I would like to ignore you.
I'm casting suggestion.
You're casting suggestion?
Yeah, I'm casting
Oh my
So I
suggestion.
have to make
Gosh.
it, what kind of a save?
I don't know.
She
How
found
safe is
It's
it?
fair and
His
square.
save is
Charisma
charisma.
save?
No. What'd you roll?
23.
To what?
Cloak of billowing.
The save for suggestion?
What are you adding?
Charisma? I think it's a charisma save.
That would not be a 23.
No,
That
wait,
would be
let me
a
find it. I
20.
have it, wait.
Do you see this plus 8 to my charisma saving throws?
Well, it might not be charisma.
I'm looking. Give me a second.
Suggestion. It is a.
You will be this person now.
That's a wisdom save.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
Okay, so 16.
Oh, what's her face? What's her
I'm
name?
guessing that's higher than your
Sarah will
your
look like
save.
this person
It
now.
is just barely. I'd like to
What's that
cast it
character's name? I
again.
don't remember.
It feels like the lore left
This is
this
now
for
Sarah.
Rhea.
That's gonna be a 17.
Did you see Lord?
My-
I thought that was just a Sarah thing.
Yeah, this was Sarah's one when I saw
Yeah.
that.
Also,
Okay.
because this attuned?
No, you do have to tune to it.
Okay.
Plus,
I'm going to cast it one last time.
You're wasting spell slots, dude. We're in the middle of the cave.
No.
Relax.
Counterspell.
Convince.
You're wasting
What level
spell
is
slots
that?
now. What?
First,
Hang on.
Convince Sarah to give the cloak of billowing.
I
at least
rolled
to
a
her.
24. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, and it's not worth counterspelling. So you're seriously doing suggestion again?
Yes. Oh! He had to roll badly eventually.
So what does suggestion do?
What does suggestion do? Person with the spell card?
I can't make you harm yourself, but you have to do pretty much anything else. Let me find the spell card because I've lost
I already
it.
gave it to him.
Suggestion must be worded in a manner to make a course of action sound reasonable.
And finally, he's actually done that.
Yeah.
Except I have character reasons for that to not be reasonable.
Yeah.
But
Which-
it says I have to make it sound reasonable.
Hang on, pause.
Because
Let's.
Ben
Sidebar.
knows what's going on.
Kind of.
I like annoying things too.
This, okay, it says it has to sound reasonable. But it doesn't need to sound reasonable to them. It just can't be command.
Let's be honest.
Suggestion is more of like, this is why you should do this thing.
I know, and that's
Blah, blah,
why
blah, blah.
that's what I'm doing.
Would you like to look at all the stuff with me?
You suggest a course of activity limited to a
Collect
sense or two,
something.
magically influenced creature can see within a
You wanna
range that
collect
can
things?
hear and understand you.
What if there's a
Creatures
cool
that
cloak in
can't
there?
be charmed are immune to this effect. You can be
Or
charmed.
tease
The
them.
suggestion
I'll
must
look
be
for
worded
blank
in
cloak.
such a manner as to make the course of action
Somebody
sound
else's
reasonable.
symbol.
Asking the creature to. These are the things they give: stab themselves, throw itself onto a spear, immolate itself, or do something obviously harmful makes it fail.
Why are you both so adamant about getting this?
Because
Let's
we
make another
made this
wisdom
for
save,
you.
boys.
That's what I was.
Why?
Okay, I'm not asking you to stab
No.
yourself or immolate
This is
yourself.
something else. I'm wisdom saving for something else. That's a nat 20. Okay, so yeah, so I will give that to you.
Thank
Very
you.
obviously
I knew you could see
did not-
reason.
Really obviously don't want to give this to me. You can keep it if you want.
Come on, Corbin, we made this for you.
I know, but Ray is just seeing you
why.
guys
Plus
arguing.
1 to save doesn't help against a nat 1. If she's doing her job, she doesn't need this. Just being honest, but yes, you can.
Since they're arguing, what do I
That's a
find?
Corbin problem. not a Ray
You
problem.
find a lot of other people's property, but you also find. I have to change books real quick to get there. So. Da 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 da
She's carving your
da 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 da. There's a table for this. Get ready
Yes.
to roll percentiles.
She is
Yeah.
magically sure.
Woo woo.
Wait, there's lots of statues around this room, right?
There are some, yes.
I'm gonna walk around and stare deeply into the eyes of all
I'd like to
statues.
investigate the
And
statues
when they move, are
actually.
you gonna scream? Please tell me
Yes.
you're
I
gonna
dream
scream.
not.
Bonus action scream.
I'd like to roll Arcana on the statues.
Pause for a minute, please, while I
Okay.
figure out what's going on.
He's giving me stuff.
Okay. Roll.
That is a 92.
Okay, is this because I didn't take the light cantrip and he keeps complaining about it?
No, we rolled randomly for the
okay.
other effects.
But they just
If
fit
it
so
is a
well.
shrinking
Oh my
potion,
gosh,
I'm
they
gonna
do.
laugh
These
so
are all
hard. We've gotten like 4 of those now.
Granted, we had like 1 or 2 we really didn't like and said no, but you are not a squishy spellcaster.
I'm a
you
very
were-
squishy spellcaster.
Well, I mean, if you were
I'm
any.
59.
Okay,
If you were
you
literally.
are squishy on the
Collectively, amongst you all, you
I'm very
find
dexterous.
All of us?
2,400 gold collectively.
Whoa.
inside. 1,
Okay,
2,
so wait,
3,
divide by
4, 5.
5.
So that would be not 2,500.
Let's say it's 2,500, so it's
Oh,
Everybody
500
gets
each.
one.
Okay, 500 each.
no,
No,
Sorry.
not each.
Sorry.
you 500 of just gold.
What do we get for XP?
Hang on.
You're impatient
I
then.
was gonna ask, Ben, is there anywhere we can get our weapons silvered on this island? I realized there's a bunch of dwarves living nearby. Because yes, we need to invest in silvered weapons.
Yeah, we do. So we're fighting these
We're
things.
fighting higher level things. A lot of them have resistance to non-magical nonsense.
So Sarah, do you know what that was?
Can I make a history check?
It was some kind of vampire, obviously, but
I'll make a...
Roll a d4.
Nope!
that's that one.
Some kind of a nasty thing.
So number 3.
And number 3.
That's a 24 for figuring out what the heck that thing was.
You know what? Roll that again. That's boring.
It's only 1. It's only 4 options.
Oh, you. Never mind. Sorry. 3 was your first roll, correct?
Yes.
All right. Roll 3 percentiles. Sorry. Because like, no, there's 100 options. That's what you're talking about. Oh.
So that's a 24 for
19.
what that heck that thing was.
Vampire.
Just a regular vampire.
94.
Kind of weak vampire.
All right.
And 9.
Alright, what was your first number?
19.
I don't think we're gonna
Probably
use
get
that.
that back.
You find a potion of fire breath. What's the second roll?
94.
Ooh, 94. That would do more.
I'd like to roll history on the statues.
Okay. You find what appears to be this curious pair of glasses with weird cut crystals.
Oh no.
What was your last roll?
Oh
9.
9. You also find a potion of greater healing.
It's 24 for history on the statues.
Hang on, I'm still looking stuff up.
You don't get to have time, Ben.
I think
Don't you know what this is? This is a D&D game. You must be frantic at all costs.
I am frantic. I'm very frantic right now.
You must be more frantic.
No, I'm just hiding my franticness. It's fine.
Okay. I see.
What did you get?
24 for history.
I only got 17. I'm also a level 4. So.
Eyes of Charming use your DC, yes?
I think he uses that.
Uses Uses what?
Uses the items DC for
Oh,
that.
that is interesting.
Because, yeah, 'cause a lot of these items have DC because you might not be a spellcaster. They appear to be like a jeweler's loop, kind of. They are eyes of minute seeing. Basically, if you have something within 1 foot of your face, you have advantage on investigation checks. So if you're, say, making a deal with a fiend and you really want to check that fine print,
I was gonna say, the
That
only reason that would be
real
useful is if
fine
you're trying
print.
to read Spriggan's diary, or...
reading Spriggan's diary,
Yep.
finding Spriggan,
Oh.
You just walk around with them on, hoping you find
just
him.
crawling.
Spriggan?
He's got to be around here somewhere.
Spriggan!
Miniature crafting.
You look like this.
Oh, so that's a 24 for history on the statues.
Spriggan,
Oh, the
you look
statues?
like this.
Uh,
26 to do the same.
You don't particularly recognize any of these statues. They don't look like they were people before they were turned into statues. So they weren't like,
They're not petrified.
they're not petrified people.
They're just
You're very curious as to how did this statue, which is clearly like the centerpiece of a fountain, probably from the city,
Get all the way down here.
get over here. This vampire must have dragged all this stuff.
May I roll Arcana?
Go for it.
Orcs.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Doing a bit of investigation, you find
Uh-oh. I'm not sure I'm gonna like what I find.
well, my
He's
dice
rolling the
doesn't fit
D6.
You find a fireball.
in.
It's just hanging out.
You find that there's a whole, there's a bunch of like hand carts, lever, like crowbar type of things, pry bars. Some have been bent out of shape. It seems that this vampire has slowly, meticulously, painstakingly dragged everything here manually. Taking a quick look outside the cave, you do realize that the reason that this is all difficult terrain is because a lot of the dirt and mud part of the cave is just completely pulled ragged by him dragging all of these things in here.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
He's
this
a
guy
hoarder.
is
Dedicated.
dedicated to his art. Or hoarding.
How much?
Hoarding is hoarding an art?
No.
No.
Only if you're OCD about it.
I would say he's certainly
Depends how you
qualified.
organize it. How much farther does the cave go down? Is that the end right there?
That's the end right there.
Alright, cool.
Is there anything else interesting in here?
I'm making a loop looking at statues and trying to find something.
That's a, if there is, that is a, what's my investigation? That's a 22 to investigation.
Roll a d4.
A D4.
Can I investigate for sneaky things?
Sure.
That is a 3.
3. Roll 3 percentiles.
Yay.
Are we all doing this now?
We're looting.
I don't know.
That is a 47.
47.
What?
You find
What?
a potion of growth.
What? Okay.
Everything has to do with
Are we
his
rolling for looting the place?
Basically, yeah.
Is this potion
At this point, I'm
temporary?
saying you're rolling for looting that isn't other people's property, like clearly marked and
So,
defined.
D4s.
Okay, I rolled 2 more percentiles.
Yes.
D4s to roll? So
Is this a permanent potion of growth?
No.
Okay. That is a 46.
46. Wait. Is it the same thing? You have another potion of growth.
Okay. That doesn't count. That's a 20. No, it's a 2. I'm sorry.
And a potion of greater healing.
Okay. I think I have one of these actually.
D4s for looting?
Sure.
That's a 1.
Roll a percentile.
That is a 36.
36. You find a potion of animal friendship.
That's
Oh, okay, yep. I do already have a potion of greater healing, so that's now times 2.
Oh, cool. 99.
Hey guys, if you ever need healing
Awesome.
potions, I have like 20. Please take my potions.
I'd like to mug her and take all her potions.
Next time you die, those potions are gone.
So you have that was your 1 roll. What was
Yes.
your
Maria.
What was your d4 roll?
How did I trade
1
you
and then 99 for the
2
percentile.
potions of greater healing? For
Ooh,
those
I need to look up
classes you
this.
found?
What is it?
Sure.
I need to look at what it is.
What is it called?
Here you go.
It's called
Okay.
the thing.
No,
here
you're
you go.
pushing the greater healing.
I can't spell.
Excellent.
Okay.
You find a
So,
wand of magic
don't at me.
detection.
Ooh.
It's detect magic.
Eyes of my noose.
It has 3 charges.
You at me, I will attack.
It regains 1d3 charges daily.
You may laugh quietly to yourself, but that's
You found the skeleton?
What?
Roll d4. 2.
One
Roll
is finding? No, that was Ray.
Eyes
60.
of my newts. See.
Yep. Gives you advantage when things are very close to your face.
Which everything is because you're so small.
You get a spell scroll.
Thank you.
Oh, so useful.
To be explained later.
I would like to look at it.
And your other roll is
31.
13. You get +1 arrow. Which means
Just one?
Just one.
Plus 1 arrow.
1 + 1 arrow. Which would have been great in that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, for just kicks and giggles, I'd like to go over to the ash and use the newly traded eyes of my seeing on the ashes.
Okay.
Is sneak attack damage
Can I get advantage on it?
Yep.
Yes.
Is what?
What?
Does sneak attack damage have?
Yep.
Alright.
If it's
That
magical,
is
have?
a
If it's magical,
total
it's not.
24.
Total 24. These are very fine ashes. That seem to be even withering away even smaller.
I'd like to bottle it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Bottle some vampire ash.
Bottle of vampire ash.
Tomorrow will be done, but it's
Specifically,
now.
bottle of vampire spawn ash.
Okay, so that's what it is. Vampire spawn.
Vampire spawn.
What was I going to say?
Don't.
Oh, I'm gonna need to have a look at our spell scroll. Once it's determined, because it's
Guys, I found a thing of fucking outside.
Anybody
the scroll
want
would
to
be
take a swig
consumed
from
in
the bottle of
process.
vampire
Is it?
spawn
Yeah.
ash?
Well, I mean, I know one can learn it and make it into its use, so
Yeah.
Hey, Narya.
there's really no sense in me not. There's only 3 of us who can cast it, and
I
can
just
make
wanna
it
say-
into
Let me look it up.
What does what do?
Greater.
I was dominated, but I'm sorry.
Isn't it 44?
Looking it up.
I was wondering why, when we were in the middle of, stalking a cave, you would just attack.
Greater's 20 hit points.
It's because it
So does 44.
went into my mind and played scrambled egg. I am okay now. Am I? Am I now? Is now? Raise this again.
You are exhausted, I think. Are you just exhausted once? Yes.
I would like to apologize for hitting you so hard.
But you didn't hit me. You hit my daughter. No, wait, that's me.
No, I hit you because you ran at me and it scared me.
Yes.
And then you ran away. So I went to Rhea.
I'm assuming it's something to do with the vampire spawn.
I know you need to shut up.
Sometimes I wish you didn't.
It's okay. You did too much scrambling.
No, that's not that. It's
Did it
the.
cook it as well?
It's
Is
not
there
that.
omelet
No,
now?
not that. That's something else.
You put chives
This
in
is something
there?
else. Yes. No.
Season it first.
Salt and pepper, please.
At any rate, you all gain 3,000 XP.
What?
Yay!
What's level 9?
4,600. We're 400 away.
Okay, I'll give you the extra.
Yes.
You're at 3,500.
Okay. Okay, guys. So level 9. So a proficiency's increase.
Does it?
I think it does.
And I'll let you guys figure that out as we take a break.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and we're back.
We've all leveled up.
What would Nomus's policy on speak with dead be?
Don't.
You're just talking to them.
Okay.
I have that spell prepared.
You have that?
I do have it prepared, but we don't have
Are you
any
gonna
to
talk
ask.
to the jar?
What?
A jar of ashes.
It does require a mouth.
That would be great.
Yeah.
But no. I cast non-detection.
Wait.
Why would you do
It costs
Wizards get
Not
steal
if
Why?
not
wins
for
strike.
me.
I'm.
I don't know it, right?
I don't know what that means.
Wait, do bards, even with the spellcasting focus, need the money for
Yes.
spells?
Yes.
Yeah.
If it has a cost component, then yeah.
Okay.
So, anyway, we're in
It has
a
14
Oh, yeah.
diamonds now.
we're in a slew of
Just need to go.
leveling up at the moment.
Choose up to 5 creatures you can see within range. Make a melee spell attack against each target. On a hit, the target takes 6d10 force damage. Steel wind strike.
Plus 10 wisdom saves. Thanks. Look out.
It doesn't matter if you roll 1.
It
Does it have a cost? Does it have a what is it? Is it concentration? How's it work?
1 action, somatic, and
I'm gonna
materials,
switch out.
1 melee weapon.
All right.
What special stuff did you get for me? Special stuff? Yeah. What you found?
I got a wand of magic detection and this mantle of meloche, which must be said in that accent. By the way. Mantle of meloche.
I gave the librarian the glasses.
Okay. So
As a necessity.
That's
So-
okay. You have a fortune in diamonds now.
Little plant
Yeah,
grow.
we're gonna go sell them so we can make a company because I'm
So-
care about diamonds.
you guys start heading. I am planning on ending a little early today. Since this fight was either going to take forever or not. You start to head out of the area with the magic stuff and the loot that you have accrued.
Disappears. I'm gonna be so mad.
What?
You say it all magically disappears. I'm gonna be so mad.
As you walk out, you feel your packs get lighter as they drop to the floor, and you look down and realize that you disappeared. Bye, Cambria. See you in Idaho.
I
Farewell.
got it.
I'm kidding.
Happy ending. Taliesin goes home, devastated.
My first girlfriend turned into a ghost. My second girlfriend turned into the moon. I don't know what to make of this.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough.
You start heading out. What's your marching order heading out?
I don't know. I will be semi towards the front.
Okay.
I will be mostly towards the front.
I will be in the back.
Oh, you should be like dashing to
second
get out.
Where is plant growth?
Okay.
I don't know.
You start.
I'm
So
kidding.
as you start heading out, there is a
You're in
good deal of open field between you and Folklore. You and Tyrantown. You see that there is some smoke rising in the distance in Tyrantown. Apparently, the God Squad is
Interesting.
wrecking house.
Oh yeah, nice.
As you walk out, who's in front?
I
I guess I am.
No, I am.
No.
We've already set it up.
Okay. The two of you in front, as you start walking more towards her, you start roughly beginning to make out an outline.
Oh.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Well, investigation check.
That
11.
is a 18.
I'm so bad. I can't.
Okay, there's a spell I can learn called Dawn.
I'm massive and I can't see anything.
I feel like I'm required
Take
to
it.
learn that.
Take it!
It's actually really awesome, though, to be honest.
My investigation's a -1. I never know what's going on.
You look a little harder than you think it must be as you win. You, however,
The light's very
you've seen
bright.
this before. This quite makes sense to you. And you start walking a little further as a group walking forward. A bit more forward. The rest of you begin seeing some type of outline in the mist.
This looks familiar.
In the mist?
Um,
There's mist now?
Apparently.
I thought it was an open field.
It's a foggy field. It's an open
Oh,
field.
okay.
There's fog, and it's not very heavy mist.
Okay.
It's like a light
If Radovin
overcast.
comes out, I'm gonna scream. Just
This thing is kind of hovering a bit, just off the ground. As you're wondering, where did this come from? It's very overcast.
I don't know what's going on. Unless someone points it out, I'm not really gonna notice.
It looks like when Frodo was wearing the ring and you saw the Witch King
Yeah.
in all his good glory. It's this creature in partially clear white rags, but was once a very ornate robe.
Do I know him?
You see sort of through him. He seems familiar to you, and you recall where you saw him. You saw him in your mind when you were possessed.
Guys, it's him.
God.
It's the King of Ghosts.
Okay.
You hear a very
Don't you talk
clack,
to ghosts?
clack, clack, as skeletal hands begin clapping it into itself.
Do we all hear this?
Do I notice it now?
You got rid of one of those pesky intruders for me. Yes, child.
Oh, will you allow me to cast a spell or are we ending?
I mean, you can guess stuff more.
Okay, cool. I'd like to cast Command. It's a wisdom save, DC 17, and say monologue.
Okay, you cast a spell, and he goes, well, I was going to do it anyway. But since you insist, no.
Well, dang, there goes my time.
Well, you just denied us information, Rhea.
Come on.
Why are you here?
I was here first.
Do I notice it now?
Oh, you do not. There's a moment of like,
Where is it coming from?
oh!
As I look at everybody who's staring at it.
So you were here first, and therefore you must be here last.
It's not like I'm going anywhere. Look at that town. Built on top of my kingdom. They turned my city into its sewer.
Why act now? Why not act when they were building it?
I was sleeping, but now I'm back.
Why are you awake?
That's a good question.
How long ago did you wake up?
What year is it?
1999.
What year is it, Ben?
1027.
Oh, well.
Third
It's,
era.
that's odd. Cities aren't built in a week.
A week now.
What era?
Third.
It's been a long time then.
Does that mean you're sleeping?
Yes, actually.
You are not the bard.
Let the rogue seduce for a chance. Come on. Make things interesting.
When did you wake up?
Oh, I've been stirring for a long time. But finally,
Rough night.
I've come awake.
How many months ago would this be?
Who knows?
He can't tell time. Doesn't know where he is. What's going on?
Find my crypt. Perhaps you'll see some answers there, if you're so curious.
I'd like to roll Arcana to see if we can just banish him forever now.
Sure, hold on.
I'd like to cast Banish forever now.
Okay.
I didn't choose
Yeah.
that today, dang it.
I just learned
It
it.
is a 22.
As far as banishment goes, you could... Yeah. You definitely could banish him. If he's not initially from this plane of existence, it's basically permanent, shunts into where he's supposed to be. So if he is actually from the abyss or from the hell,
Yeah, he's banished there.
He's banished there. If he never left the material plane, he's just gone for a little bit, and then he comes back in like an hour, I think.
Gets a little room.
He gets a little room to himself. He's chill out.
Banish him so he can't follow us.
I can't do that.
I don't have it chosen for today, but I do have it.
You have banishment? Oh, nice.
Clerics go.
Yeah. We're awesome.
I should multi-class in cleric. Be a bard, sick, wizard, lead cleric.
Well,
I
In
don't
that
see how
case,
the
City
town
Killer,
has
I
you all.
suggest you go and prepare.
no. I think I'm ready.
To die?
We'll see.
Sorry.
Something tells me we'll be meeting you really soon.
Sarah,
Yes?
what was that?
What was what?
Oh, he just kind of keeled over and went, ah.
Stomach cramps?
What?
I'm also still coming.
I'd like to roll Arcana.
Okay.
I like to roll medicine.
That wasn't a roll. That wasn't a roll.
It rolled out of this. That's a dirty 20, Ben.
She's a whiz-bard.
And old.
So there is magic. I mean, she's also a tiefling. There's innate magic.
Okay, but what was...
Magic.
Barzard.
Magic headed.
26 to medicine. I'm taking you off to the side while they're talking to the ghost to check you over.
I'm fine. What's wrong?
Don't look fine.
I look fine.
Looking in
You're a
the
little blue.
Yes,
How
I know
are
I'm
you
blue,
feeling?
but this is natural.
Does your stomach hurt at all?
She's
My stomach is
smoking.
fine.
She looks
Have you been hurt at all during the battle?
I'll
Looking around for
leave you
wounds?
to your
Literally not.
mortal issues. I don't miss having a body. You just gotta...
We're not done with you. He's already gone.
She's
Is
going
he
through an
still
emo
within
phase.
spellcasting range?
What?
Is he still within spellcasting
He
range?
disappeared.
I'll say, sure, you get one chance.
Okay. I'd like to cast Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Valkyrie.
Okay.
At 3rd level.
Alright.
You smell like a leopard.
That is a wisdom save.
What are you gonna say?
Yes.
Would you
That
something
is
biting?
a 26 to
Yeah,
save.
that saves. He takes half damage then, right?
No.
No, it's a cantrip.
Alright, I still want to figure out what I say.
Just make it really insulting.
Obviously, you were forgotten in life. I'll make sure you're forgotten in death as well.
You seem to not quite know how to make words hurt. It's more like this. And he opens up his mouth, and his lips move, but all you all hear is a piercing shriek. I need you to all make con saves.
Thanks, champ.
Yeah. 19.
That's going to be a
25.
23. 22. Sorry.
19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay, you are frightened.
Is this all saves?
Yes, after you're attuned.
Okay.
Constitution.
That's just 18 then.
So 25.
You are frightened?
22.
You're frightened?
Okay.
25.
You're frightened?
14.
You drop to 0 hit points.
Oh!
Wait, what was it? What was yours?
It's like the
14.
ghost, but worse.
And with that, he's gone. As she just
Lauren!
I
swoons
pass out.
and
Crud. Healer's kit. I guess.
I can help her. I'll make one hand on the front of it.
I would like to throw tiny rockets to me.
Oh well. I will not be withheld.
I would like
My
to say
glory
it
will
goes
show
bulk
for
and then
all.
hit your head.
Okay,
Sarah!
you have a problem.
What are you talking about?
I
Why
have
do you keep
my
Hang on,
glory
hang on,
will be
fix it.
chosen
Okay,
for all.
moaning? It's
Okay, you
breathing.
remember this, right?
What are you talking about?
Okay, you're keeling over and moaning,
What is it?
and you
I'm
keep
just-
saying things.
I'm just standing here.
Rhea,
like the
do you
rest of
have-
I'd
us.
like to roll
Swirling-
investigation.
I'm working on
Okay.
it. This is a very
Okay.
big pile.
That is a 25.
I'm gonna go.
you
sit.
notice that everyone else knows something's going on but Sarah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, okay, but what about her specifically is going on?
You have no idea, but
I'm-
Sarah seems to have like a gap whenever you're talking about it.
I'm gonna go like pat you on the back. Like
Don't know why everyone's freaking out. I'm fine.
you're
Okay.
making noises like you're not.
I'm not making noises.
We all heard you
Wait,
make
should I be
noises.
making con saves?
No.
Okay.
Because
What
we're
do
not in
lions
battle.
do?
You make a little eye that floats,
Okay, 16 points.
and you can
healed
see or
to
hear
her.
things out of
You
it.
have 16 points.
Awesome.
I don't have a tape recorder.
I actually used it
several
once.
times.
Oh yeah,
And
okay.
only once.
Use what?
Trees will send within a range.
Not sure what
where
happened.
you place.
He
Blah, blah,
screamed
blah.
at us.
Oh, I just felt my brain explode. At least that's what it
It
felt
was
like.
really loud. I don't know how he made such a sound. Did you hear the sound?
Yes, I heard the
Yes, I
sound.
heard the sound.
And you're all frightened for about 6 seconds, and then
Yeah.
fine. Or is it? Yeah. 12-ish seconds. You're
Should
fine.
use something
Yeah.
like Shatter.
Shatter's pretty rad.
What does Shatter do again?
If it's a construct, they have
Or
disadvantage
they
on
made
save,
a
I believe. And it's like
Con save, or else you take a bunch of damage.
yeah. It's very loud though, so people around you know you cast it. Hence why I
Okay,
didn't use it.
Morwen, you're okay?
Fun to wake up.
Okay, your
It's
turn.
like
Great
Thunder was the
restoration.
Me?
Her.
Nothing.
Are
appears to
you
have happened.
petrified, cursed? Oh, you have greater restoration now.
Mm-hmm.
Were you ever bit by the vampire?
I was not.
Okay.
Was.
Were you ever
I
slapped,
was.
stabbed, shot, make eyes at the vampire?
Nope.
Okay, well, you're not no longer. If you ever
I
were
only
love
have
struck,
one.
you're not.
Wait till tomorrow.
I was
Also,
like,
I was bit too, so you know what? Relax.
I just want to stand next to Sarah. I'm very tall.
You know what I should have done? I should have switched out on Frawl when I leveled up. So you get to do that
Ooh,
automatically.
wait, prayer of healing.
And I should have cast it on him.
You're all healed by 16.
Throw the monster.
Yay.
There we go.
Not just Morwen. Sorry, I read the thing wrong.
Yeah, prayer feeling is everyone. Prayer feeling also takes 10 minutes to cast.
It
What,
does.
16?
While we're waiting for the 10 minutes, Sarah, what happens when
You know what,
put
my-
on the
Get
goggles?
Ben. Guess what my hit points
When I
just
put
got
on
to.
mask,
Yeah, what happens?
Guess.
It's just a.
Is it an immature and inappropriate number?
No, but it's very close to
You
that.
act differently when you have
70.
I mean, yes, I have a
65.
different persona.
Think
that I have
memes
through,
in
but-
Star Wars.
66.
When you
Yes.
take them off,
But
you get all
69.
tired.
So, power word kill for you is execute order 66.
Yes. That is my power word
Oh,
kill.
no, 66.
I want that if I ever get power word kill. That's what I'm gonna say.
Save dealing 100 damage, just 66 damage.
66.
Alright, so,
Is your dad in your head?
Not that I'm aware
Well,
of.
something's in your head.
You're one to talk.
It's not like the gas.
Am I?
It's something
Am I?
mental.
Wait.
He doesn't remember it.
Yes. No, shut up. I already told you to be quiet.
We're
No,
talking
you.
in plain view of you. She doesn't remember it.
It's probably just mommy.
are you heading towards the rendezvous point or are you heading towards Tyrantown?
You have mommy.
I'd like to
And
head towards
daddy
Tyrantown.
is
Listen. I say we head towards
Short
Tyrantown.
person issues.
I think we said
And
we
short.
meet
No, that's just
Where? Sorry, what?
the place that we camped at last night. We said we meet them at sunset.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It depends what time of day
What
it
time
is.
is
If
it?
there's still time, we're meeting
The
them over there.
rendezvous.
It's pushing, like, late afternoon.
Okay, let's head to the where we said we would meet them.
It is 5.
Okay.
Use my keen mind to test the
Getting
time.
sunset.
Are they here
For
yet?
the
They're not here
entire
yet.
rest of the walk, I would like to keep very close eye on Sarah and everything she does.
Are you wearing the eyes of my see?
I would like to borrow them for a second. I will give them back.
You should ignore the
I want to look at her
No!
closely.
mole in the back of my neck. It's perfectly normal.
I need to check your scalp. Is that like?
Wait, 1 minute.
I
Okay.
need to look at all the things. Does she do the
suggestions
thing
on
again?
truth site. I can learn sending.
Ooh.
I can ask them if they're okay.
I do know sending. I can just tell them.
Rhea, could you send to them?
Tell them what?
Where are they?
Okay. We just finished. We just finished here. Where are you? Meet you over there.
Or do you need help?
Which one specifically were you contacting?
Do you need help?
Sure. The only one I have officially met, which is Hope.
Okay. Hope replies back to you.
Oh, wait, I
Ghosts have retreated for now. At Old Pub The Sitting Duck. Odd Crypt nearby.
Tell them not to go in.
Okay. Thanks to you. Tell them not to. They're already in the pub. You mean not
Okay,
to go
tell them
into
not to go into the crypt.
Do we know what kind of creature this crypt? This is sending us to this crypt.
Anything you would know.
That's fair enough. Can I roll history for that?
Sure.
Become
Arcana or
adept
something?
in history all of a sudden.
Never mind. It's a 2+ thing, so that's not time.
Can I roll something?
It's a Sararak the goose.
Can I roll something?
Sure.
I'm gonna try and compete with that.
As far as like undead monsters go, there are Death Knights.
Mm-hmm.
Those are a thing. This doesn't look like a Death Knight. Maybe a Lich. Well, this is kind of ghosty, so maybe not.
Maybe like a semi-lich.
Maybe a semi-Lich. Demi-Liches are Liches that have lost power over time. But those are oftentimes like literally just whatever is left, like a skull or a hand or something like that.
Could it be Smee messing with us with a major image?
It could be.
Lovely.
So
A
I'll
really,
do-
it's a humble major image that can scare you guys. And then
I mean, cast at higher level.
banshees are a creature that have like a scream thing you've heard of that are ghosts.
I fought a banshee once. It was not a banshee.
What?
Was it a red cat?
Just a very ambitious monkey.
Oh wait, no, I just dreamed about it. Never mind.
You know what? I'm gonna get Crown of Badness. But yeah, continue.
Okay, I'm gonna just send
could be
you
banshee.
down.
It could just be a very powerful ghost. Definitely seems to be a Zambi undead of some kind.
Alright.
Okay. Well,
He
you
also seemed to not be affected by suggestion or by command.
You didn't suggest him. You mocked him.
Air 5.
By mockery or command. But that's unknown if it's just high saves or if it's
Excuse you.
they just don't care.
I mean, you said you were
Blocked my
Okay,
air
I'll do
5.
sending to Hope again.
You tried to block her
Don't
air
enter
five.
the crypt until we meet up first.
It's a bad guy.
Understood. We
That's
will
only one
wait
word, Ben.
in. Understood. We will only wait. Oh,
We'll wait in the dock.
we'll wait in the dock.
Should we head over to the dock?
Yeah, we're heading over to the dock.
Alright, let's head over to the dock.
You head
The
over to
sitting
the sitting duck. As some
Sign
time
is
goes
on
by,
floor.
as you see the broken sign of the sitting duck, and you all head indoors where there are, curiously, several tables missing here. But the tables here have a interesting and similar looking craftsmanship to some tables you saw in a cave you were recently in. Halon walks downstairs. I don't understand it. The beds are all missing from upstairs.
They're in a
Yeah, we
cave.
found those.
A vampire fought. Oh, look, everyone's gone. How about I become a hoarder?
Yeah, we fought a vampiric hoarder. And I got
Yes.
a book.
And here's his ashes.
Very nice. Oh, that's also
I
nice.
don't know what I'll do with these.
Study it?
Keep a close eye on them, perhaps. They may be dangerous.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
We also met the King of Ghosts.
We don't
Yes.
know that.
We believe that's his crypt nearby.
You said he was a death knight, didn't you?
Yeah.
Different person.
Different
We
person.
thought it was somebody else who's not here. That was quite odd. It seemed to be
Oh,
him,
listen.
but apparently it was not.
Oh, well. Fantastic.
Hmm.
I could have
It's
been
weird.
both
I
of them.
feel like I know him from somewhere.
So when you knew him, you knew him from when you were possessed.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I didn't say that. That was stupid.
Met us-
Jeremy from high school?
The undead creature met us outside the cave and mentioned that we could meet him again in the crypt if we wanted to find out more. I'm assuming it's some kind of trap.
Apparently,
but
the city's built on. This city is built on his ancient city.
Well,
He
that's
slept for a while, but is now awake, evidently.
It seems to be from the last day era.
all we really know of this island is from the Third Era, so that's curious. I mean, of course, the island existed before then, but
Was most likely uninhabited.
Apparently not.
interesting. Well, shall we take a tentative look at the crypt, or shall we?
Rest for the night.
What's the worst that could happen?
Dead people?
So God's Squad teaming up with you heads towards a graveyard that's very close to the dock. It's kind of like the back alley area of the dock, and a little further there is a rusty iron gated area.
Isn't that where we were with the found the guards?
Yes.
Okay.
And there
You know
is
this place
a
well.
crypt,
No torch.
a small small like mausoleum type of thing. That Hound looks at this. That's odd. Last time we were here, so I was here. That was chained shut, and the chains have been ripped open, and the lock is shattered into many pieces.
From the inside or the outside?
Make an investigation check.
In case you have a million
That
people
is, my
walking
friend,
around an awful
a
lot these
solid
days.
24.
That, my friend, is a solid 23. Nicely done.
Hey.
As you investigate more of the chains, it definitely seems to be shattered with a great deal of force. You examine the doors a bit more. The way that they're bent seems that it was definitely pushed out, blasted out from the inside.
So nobody broke in. We broke out.
Let's salt and burn it.
Do you know what this
Doesn't
was
work.
previously used for? This
It works in
mausoleum?
Supernatural.
It-
I don't care.
I just assumed it was part of the city.
Salt it and you burn it.
Reverence,
Gasoline on it.
being the impulsive child she is, wanders inside.
Maybe
Hey,
wait
guys!
until we know what's going on.
She's the barbarian. right?
Guys,
Yeah.
dang it. Rev and Dev, they're the bookends.
Yep.
Devotion's like, guys, there's a tomb in here.
I would assume so.
Is it
a
open?
crypt.
Yeah.
Is anything in it?
Bones.
Can I follow her and
Mom?
make an investigation check?
What languages do you speak?
I want to go follow her.
Yeah, I go
Me
in
too.
too.
I'm watching Sarah.
I go in as well.
Then I will
If
follow it.
it's relevant, I speak Common, Celestial,
I'm
Elvish,
worried
and
about
Sylvan.
you.
I can speak thieves' can't.
I would like you to feel that I am worried about you.
Speak many languages.
Just so you know,
Your word is nice.
it's still there. It haunts you. Like me following behind me. Never leave.
I need to find.
I am a presence and an aura.
Tessa speaks Celestial, Primordial, Druidic, Sylvan, Abyssal, Common, Elvish.
I
What,
speak
what
infernal.
language is it in?
Common
Can I do
and
six?
giant.
Roll a history check.
Is it in thieves' can't?
It is not in Thieves' Cant.
Can I do
Darn!
That is a 23.
23.
This investigation or history, you said?
This is history.
Okay.
This appears to be written in a combination in many ways of Common and Elvish, but these are both very old forms of both languages.
Being a researcher and a historian and somebody who studied languages to a degree, and someone who speaks both Common and Elvish, along with other people who speak Common and Elvish,
Hope is a literal
do we know
linguist.
this?
Oh,
Make
that's true.
a. I'm gonna say Rhea's gonna help you on this.
Don't
Make
suppose-
Oh,
a
yeah.
history check
Don't
as a
suppose-
straight roll.
I suppose Hope has Eyes of the Runekeeper, does she?
that is still pretty good.
So I think
and
she
is
took
a
the
16.
familiar stuff.
What?
Eyes
Yes.
of the Runekeeper is a
What?
Yes.
regular.
How do you roll a 4 and it turns into a 16?
Mujik.
Mujik.
No, she took the all
expertise.
the
Oh, she's ever living ones? She has that one too?
How are you?
All the Pact of the Chain specific?
a lot of them.
Invocations? Okay.
RF Shadows, Voice the Chain
Yeah,
Master,
you like
Ghostly Gaze, Gift of the Ever Living Ones.
Like, this is
I was
nice.
thinking about
Because they were all
selling a
maximized
house.
to just heal
Make
everything.
a house
Yep.
next to a cemetery.
Can I do a history check too, or is that just me thing?
That was your helping him. Your helping him made it a straight roll. What was your roll?
A 16. Do I get anything from it?
I want to roll a
From the context of what you have here, it appears to be something of an epitaph. However, general context clues also tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, this
Do
was
I
Tombstone.
recognize? Can I figure out
Yes,
any
Tombstone.
specific words?
You do find folklore is unchanged. So the name of the island has not apparently changed. Which is curious to what you do know,
Mm-hmm.
because from what you seem to recall, the island was named
Folklore's history seems to be
within
alive.
the past like 30 years.
What was this look?
This thing looks ancient.
No, too bad we don't have any dwarves with their stone cunning.
Yep.
Alright.
So I don't know what makes this crypt really fresh. Or
Only I had fifth on
walls.
spells. Only I had fifth on spells.
That's not the same.
Oh lord.
I have a pickaxe. Can I break into it? Oh,
You
can you make anything
try.
out of this?
It says we're back. Okay, we're back.
Alright.
I'd
like to look
put this
around
on
for
silvered weapons.
Anything that's been buried with the
Ghost King.
Roll investigation check.
That becomes a 21.
Okay. You find this is not a very large chamber. It's roughly like 10 feet by 15 feet by 8 feet tall. It's not a large. It's basically you can kind of stand around the coffin. That's about it. However, you have been stepping over in each corner of the room. There are bones. It appears that they, at one point, did have weapons that have long since decayed, rusted away. And in fact, it's because of your role, you do discover that there was in fact 4 skeletons because these have also, because of
They
time.
appear magical in any way?
They don't appear to be magical.
Are there femurs missing?
Roll a nature check.
I would like to cast Fevers in bonus action.
That's 14. Oh, wait, sorry, 24.
24. There's one that's largely mostly intact, like skeleton-wise, and the other ones are in worse cases. And this one is missing its femurs.
Sounds good.
These skeletons are making me nervous. We should probably get moving.
Yes, let's.
Are there any urns in the room?
Urns?
Yeah.
There is one urn.
Can I put it in my bag?
It's like a large urn.
There might be gems in there if you break it.
Can I open it?
You can try to reach inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
We're
that.
gonna be covered in dead people.
Stick my arm in an urn. Fish around in there for anything other than dust.
Drinking the contents of a spit bucket.
Bucket.
To
That's disgusting.
Seen Achievement Hunter?
Huh?
Have you ever seen Achievement Hunter? Minecraft?
Oh. I don't even want to know.
That's what the
You reach into the bucket.
Yeah.
Kind of root your hand around.
Go ahead. I'll
Kind of root your hand around.
He doesn't like when we raise our hands.
I know.
He finds untold riches.
You take 4 points of slashing damage. As you pull your hand up, there is a hand grabbing it and digging its fingernails into your arm and twitching around and.
I take my rapier and stab it.
I was gonna say I pull out my knife and stab it off my arm.
I would say you make the attack roll first because it's on your arm.
Yeah.
Whee! Oh, that's a 16.
Does she get sneak attack?
You hit it. I'm gonna go.
Because she's next to one of us.
And there's no eyes.
That doesn't. It can't see her.
That's true.
I'm
I
gonna
have
go with.
advantage.
No!
Right?
I'm gonna go with no, but it doesn't matter.
Ow. That was 4.
Oh, what did you think would happen?
Not bad.
You cut this crawling claw into it.
Yes.
It's cleft in twain.
I take my rapier and I start like.
Wait, hold on. Don't stab it! I take a little bit of rope from my bag and wind it around this crawling hand.
See your bed?
And then I put it on the back of my bag.
Either way.
Well, it's now.
Not the
Yeah,
hand, like
but-
inside the urn.
Okay.
With
You
my
have
sword.
Oh, you're
stab.
stabbing.
Corbin was first.
Wait, was the hand
Not
alive?
off my sword. I'm gonna say I'm doing it with the javelin.
Okay.
Either.
Your last one you pull out, there is its mate impaled on the other. hand.
Do we get experience for this?
Mormon does.
Actually, you get 10 XP. And you get 10 XP.
Nice.
Heck yes. Get the XP.
I'm gonna go
She was
from right
first.
to
Nope,
okay.
she was first.
I'll go from left to right.
Joel has a question.
Yeah,
That's actually also true. Okay, so this statue is both in common, elvish, and has something to do with the history of the island or whatever this creature is. Can Rhea start copying down the symbols on the thing in her journal for later to decipher?
Yes, make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, can you? Never mind. I'll get it later.
And you're still not attuned to your thing yet, so.
Alright, I'm moving on.
18. You get about a third of it before you start going dizzy, and it's like the words start kind of blurring together, and you start to feel like, this must be what
Librarian feels like.
It's like having a hangover.
It's like
Not
that,
ADHD.
but in words.
Yes, dyslexia. You start like, this must be what dyslexia's like.
A third of it's still good enough.
feet, I have a
You got a third.
No, ADHD is you just.
Take
you.
H.
Kelton,
He does not have a
you had a
question.
raised hand?
No.
Okay, well,
He
Just
was
doing
just
this
they were
book.
both doing it to annoy you.
I actually could she take a chalk imprint of it? I have chalk.
yeah, did you take color chalk too? Or did you just take
It's
normal
just
stuff?
chalk. I don't. There was no colors specified.
You could try. You'd have to find something that would be dark for it to like actually come off.
Does
Legible.
anybody have?
I might.
Actually, wait. I have Oh no, never mind. Those are destroyed. I have a lot of junk. I have so much junk.
It's the barbarian's job to carry the bag of holding
Yeah.
and all the chunk. Actually, having said that though, the barbarian ends up having a lot of management responsibilities. They're the pack mule, so they carry all the stuff, and they have so many features to juggle.
I was gonna say, somebody was saying earlier playing Barbarian is easy. It's not.
It's straightforward.
Hey, Ben.
Yes.
Just out of curiosity, I want to take out my
I don't have
pen from
anything
lore
darker
and
than paper.
try writing on the tomb and see if that does anything.
Okay. It's a very dark stone. The ink doesn't have any visible
drink it
effect
if
on
you're
it.
So it doesn't like engrave in it.
It does
It's
not
that
engrave.
magic. Okay.
Spits out blood.
Just wanted to know.
You trade it. That's all. I have nothing darker than paper.
Okay.
I was looking for like hide or something, but I couldn't find it.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to say, if you guys are done here,
Yeah, we're done.
Back to the.
you head off to the
Camp.
camp and off to the mountains. I'm going to say that overall this is going to take you 2 days, so it's the 19th.
Sweet.
Can I spend one of those days while we're going training with this dude?
Sure.
I'm going to trade with these
Silvered weapons?
thousands of
You guys will start working on that, and I'll say you've attuned to your thing. That's where we'll leave it off for this episode of Ladies Night Out. I'm Ben Anderson.
I'm Kelton Taylor Cruz.
I'm just Zack Schneider.
I'm Cambria Pool.
I'm Corbin Pool.
And you were always late.
They're looking at me.
Speak your name.
They're looking at me.
Bye
Speak
bye.
it.
Looking
You
at
always
me.
want to go last. Speak it.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hasta luego!